age gap that you dealt with, like that wasn't just like a smash and go?
Now you're adding.
That's the conversation.
No, that's the point that I think we're talking about. To smash somebody of legal age, congrats, bravo, we're with you. But like the relationship stuff,
actual real connection.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Actual real connection.
That doesn't involve sex all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to involve sex.
Yeah,
I understand your question. I understand your question.
It's just not
For
what
me,
do you mean?
I'd probably say probably like 12.
Bro, no.
years.
Think of it like this, man. Nah.
That's a pretty big gap.
That's a huge gap.
That's fairly good.
Man, a 40-year-old could date a 20-year-old, bro. We sitting up here listening to fucking 20-year-olds music, nigga.
That's what
16,
I'm saying.
19-year-old niggas music.
I listen to Lil
Next
Tyler.
new rapper that come out, you're not gonna say,
I listen to Lil
this nigga
Tyler.
too young. I'm not finna jam his shit.
I actually don't
You
listen to 20-year-old music.
So you don't listen to what you listen to, nigga?
is
What you
20-year-old
listen
music.
to?
I don't listen to Bossman D-Lo.
What do you listen to then?
I listen to adult interest.
Black, you
Fucking
listen.
bullshit.
You black.
That's
You listen to
fucking bullshit.
everything.
You listen to fucking Bossman D-Lo.
I don't
You
listen
listen to Lil
to- I don't listen to
Tyler.
Boss
If
Man
we
D-Lo.
put on some
listen
Boss
to,
Man right now, you singing
fucking
word for
Sexy
word.
Red. You can't help
love
it.
Sexy
You hear
Red.
Sexy
I
Red.
love
You listen to Sexy
I love
Red.
Glorilla.
You listen to
They're the same
Glorilla.
person.
You listen to
love
you listen to
Glorilla.
who
They're the
else? Let's see
same
who else you
person.
listen to. You listen to 19-year-olds music, nigga.
I think he was listening to Frankie Beverly today.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace.
Just because of that. Well, damn, was you listening to him the day before?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't, nigga. No, he was not, nigga.
I was.
He was
He
not.
had a feeling Freddie was going.
I know.
He had a
feeling.
But like dating somebody that's 20 years old is a hassle because guess what? 20-year-olds, no matter how smart they are, no matter how mature they are, they're annoying. They're annoying.
That's an old man comment.
Knock, knock. And excuse me,
I don't know.
most women are
Anyone could be
annoying.
annoying.
I don't mean
I wasn't annoying when I was 20 years old. So
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's why I never
wasn't.
want to go back. You know why I don't date 20-year-old
I
women?
wasn't
'Cause
annoying.
when I was 20, I dated them, and I know that they're annoying.
I
So
wasn't
I
annoying
stay
when
away
I was
from
20 years old. I wasn't annoying.
Okay.
I was elevated. I was an elevated
The
thinker.
girls are.
Man.
They actually, I mean, not that I would have a lot of experience,
You
but
should
they
just know,
actually
you should
look
just
easy.
know what I'm thinking.
They-
Nah, I ain't doing
They're a
that.
little easy. All you got to have a couple dollars.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm already out. I'm out. Fold. I fold.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say it like this, bro. And it's not even about, like, dating or on some, like, you feel what I'm saying? No, like, perverted or any type of weird shit. But, like, young people, most of the time, bro, like, young people have, like, a bigger belief in the world. They believe in dreams, and I'm a dreamer,
they
bro.
still got dreams,
So
yeah.
you feel me? Exactly,
They
bro.
haven't
So
been beaten.
I'm with it. I'm always, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying just as far as the dating sense, but like,
But that's what we talk.
I surround myself with young energy to stay. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
So did Michael Jackson.
no, man. This shit better not be on. We not live, are we?
We live, man.
Damn, man.
No, but
Beat it.
So
Nah, that's what
Mouse
you
is an
doing.
actor. So Mouse's actor age is probably like 27, that kind of age. So he
Nah, not even that. Man, you just tried me, dog. Man,
And-
I played a high school student a couple years ago. I played a high school student a couple years
And
ago.
Mouse is a
You feel
method
me?
actor. So when he's playing a high school
Oh, yeah.
student, that means he high school girl.
Nigga. Nah.
Ain't that's
He
what
knows all
method
the
acting mean?
jokes.
That's my understanding of
That's
it.
what method acting mean, right?
Nah. You don't got. I don't dig that deep. I don't dig that deep, baby. I got, I give you the raw performance, but nah.
Nah, I need a woman who know Prince songs at this age.
That's a pretty old woman.
Nah, man.
Exactly, bro. What? Come on, man.
Do you know
No,
Prince
no.
songs? Do you know Prince songs?
You damn right.
No, I mean, like,
You don't know them, no?
Name three.
That's all-
Exactly.
that's
Name
all-
3 Prince
that's all I
songs right
need.
now. I'm
That's
sorry.
all I need.
Name 3 Prince songs, not besides Purple Rain.
well, come on. I mean, like I just said, I know the popular.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'ma
So
tell you-
that's what I'm saying. I agree with bro. He's looking for the cougs.
Yeah.
No.
He's
And
looking
see-
for a
and see-
coug.
and a lot of
Only a
cougs-
coug is gonna know Prince songs.
A lot
Come
of
on now.
cougs think that men their age don't want to deal with. They want to deal with younger women.
So yeah, so
black-
it was a
black is
40-year-old
for them.
woman. Flip it around.
I don't want nothing
Yes,
to do with
I-
her.
It was a 40-year-old.
but that's
no,
me.
It was a 40-year-old woman with a 20-year-old dude.
Oh.
Y'all are okay with that? That's not weird.
It is
If
weird,
you're the
man.
20-year-old guy, it's good.
See,
Yeah.
but
It's good and bad.
Hell,
It's good because,
it's
like-
good if you're a middle school guy and the music teacher wants to fondle you.
Oh man, God damn it! Now we lost all the sponsors. God damn it!
But we've always said that.
we have always said that. I do. It is a double standard, but
No,
yeah.
it's definitely double standard. That's what I'm saying.
Like-
For a
like-
dude,
like,
it's
we
acceptable.
shoot for
We're not-
older
we wouldn't
women
even
when we
ask.
young.
Like,
You
if
know
it
what I
was a dude, it'd be like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
20 and 40, like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool, bro.
But
But now look,
after 35, you want a woman with life experience. Because
And I want to clarify. I didn't mean like 40 years old. I don't want to do it. I mean like a 15-year
No,
gap
you
from
already
me
said
now.
it. You
No,
already
no,
said
I'm
it.
not saying.
You already said
No,
it.
no, no.
20 and 40,
Because I got some people watching. I want
20
to
and
make
40.
sure.
Nah, you already said you don't like it. Bubba said he don't like them.
Bubba said 20 and 40. They brought up the conversation. I
Flip
just
it.
walked in. I didn't know what was going on.
You ain't know what
man.
was going on.
I didn't know we were on.
Hey, no, but to Mouse's point, if you get a girl too young, she got expectations that may not be realistic. So I need a woman who with life experience, maybe been divorced.
Oh my God,
Maybe,
no, you don't.
you know, maybe-
hell no.
Maybe she got 3 kids.
No,
she
hell
knows-
no, nigga. What?
He wants.
Come
a,
on, man.
He wants a woman comfortable in the knowledge that he's.
Like I
gonna let
said,
her
he
down.
wants a cool.
No,
She's
she-
been divorced.
she don't have to be
She
a
knows
cool.
Prince songs.
That's derogatory called
Life
cool.
experience.
I like a mature woman. I
Which
like-
means he's saying life experience. What is that?
He's actually-
That means a lot of
actual
experience.
preferences.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just throwing.
I no. I'm just saying it's a cougar. That's what his preferences describe.
What's a cougar to you? Because I know
But
you
it's-
in your high school bag. What's a cougar to you? he might.
You know, high school bag, bro.
You gotta chill, man.
You got all the jokes. You got all the jokes. Let the camera on him. I mean,
There's a reason he's.
what
off
he's
camera.
describing is a coug. That's what he's describing.
Well, but
Prince songs.
I always feel like the cougar, the whole what makes them the cougar is that they're in that age group, but they're seeking the younger guy. Like I don't think you're a cougar
Just 'cause
if
you
you're
old.
40 to 45 and you're banging other 40 to 45-year-old dudes.
True. That is true. I guess so.
that's
Right. I guess
Okay.
that is the definition.
Add that to the Urban
You
Dictionary.
can't really be a cougar unless you. No. You could just. Ain't it just a cougar, man? I don't know.
I think it's when you go for the younger guy and they go for the younger
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Well, I guess he's not looking for a cougar. He's looking for an experienced.
I'm looking for a seasoned woman. I'm looking for a woman
Seasoned.
who keep
Seasoned.
the hair down there.
We call it.
And
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
and
that
it's
now.
it's a couple gray
Hey, ain't
strings.
nothing wrong with that. I know. Hold up. Ain't nothing wrong with that now. But hey,
You're a big
you know.
hairy bush guy?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, hey, man, you know.
I call it the Pam Grier.
I agree with you. I like him growing there. I like him growing. You know?
I like the Pam Grier.
I ain't gonna
Gotta be
lie.
grown, like
Me and mine gotta go to the same barber. Ball.
man.
We gotta go to the same barber. We use the same one.
What you man? You
I don't want no shit look like a
manscaping?
little girl.
Huh?
You be manscaping?
Of course.
You take everything off?
Oh man,
You take the roof off?
Bubba, are you
Take the
this
top
thing got
off.
all the questions. He got all the questions.
Bubba, are you waxing?
He's waxing.
Is that where we are?
What is going on right
That's
now?
why you couldn't meet earlier.
He had a wax appointment at 4.
Hey man, appointment's an appointment, man.
If you didn't know, you are on the bitch podcast
Yeah,
with Bubba and
lit.
Pink, home of sports, music, and mayhem. This has been mayhem.
If you've been here before, you knew you were on the bench.
What? Are we gonna talk some sports though?
We gonna talk sports.
Oh,
we gonna
man,
talk
let's go,
entertainment.
man.
We gonna
Hold
talk
up. Let's see, I
music.
got my QB wrist on.
He called it plays.
Out there, man. All right, let's do
We
Pistol
was
Power Z Motion.
I was gonna ask earlier, is that a freaking play call sheet?
Yes, it is. It actually is.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
that's
didn't even
a-
know it was a sports show, for real.
It is for
It
Oh,
is.
we lit, bro.
Yeah,
It is, man. You
yeah.
got the right one. There we go.
It's sports
It's
music
everything.
and mayhem. It's
Yeah,
everything.
come on,
It's
man. Let's
everything.
turn up, man.
We
Come
have
on, man.
Jeremy Black Davis off camera, and we have Mouce here on camera.
And we got, what's Sugarfoot name? What's your name? Karina.
Karina is also off camera.
Karina is a seasoned young lady.
Go yeah.
He kind of got with the season then the young, so
Yeah,
It's young. It's still young.
she listens to Boss Man D-Lo imprints.
That's what I'm looking
Okay,
for.
there we go. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta be on both sides, baby. Cause I'm. You feel me? I'm on both sides of the game. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
cause I don't like to honestly, like, on some real shit. Like, I like the old music, and I respect the classics and everything like that. And that's what the core is. That's why when you really start doing it, I feel like you really gotta like. Same thing with sports. Same thing like with, you feel me, the greatest players, I feel like, have went back and done the research on the game. And Kobe knows about Elgin Baylor and, you know what I'm saying,
Okay,
Dolph
like
Shays and whoever else.
Dolph
Shays.
He went back, dude.
So, you know, like in music, especially, it's only in rap. It's only in hip-hop. Think about it. That's the only time where you hear somebody say like, man, I'm just doing this shit just to do it. I'm doing it for the money. I ain't doing it. I don't know nothing about nobody else before or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that.
Unless you're Anthony Edwards. But yeah, for sure. No, I'm with you 100%.
That's kind of true. But let's just get into it. Anthony Edwards kind of does have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. Humans evolve, bruh.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Let's be real. Go back and look at that old shit, Bob Cousy and them. Nigga, I'll be scoring. I might score 100 on them.
Right hand only.
You feel me? So, I mean, humans progress. Humans get, and the thing about it, like, back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, basketball was just its own little season. You know what I mean? Gets cold, you playing basketball. Other than that, you know what I mean? Now, you know, you have the AAU, you have the eyeball, you have everything. Like, this is a much more like when a player comes up now, he's much more like his basketball IQ and experience and the athleticism is just on another level.
Let me put.
None of these old guys can hoop with these guys now.
I used to be in that mind frame. Pink will tell you. I used to shit on a lot of those older players, and I do think the players now are more skilled and more talented, but
more athletic.
Players in each era has dealt with their own like circumstances that today's players don't have to deal with. Like if you're talking back with dogs like Wilt Chamberlain, those guys playing in a white league with racist referees, other racist players, like he was documenting how he would
a bunch
get
of
beat
old
up.
white guys that were also like plumbers in the day job. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, guys had to work 2 jobs while playing
Exactly,
in the NBA,
bruh.
but that's a I understand you look at that.
Put me in the league with a bunch of old white guys.
Okay, but after you work 2 jobs, after you work 2 jobs,
put me in the league with this guy, man.
After you work 2 jobs,
I'm a dunk on him every time, man.
Not every time.
And then the referee is calling charge. Referee, you don't see what I'm saying, Black?
Nah, I understand what you're
Man,
saying.
them referees, you can only call so much shit, bro.
Rough basketball.
You can only call so much shit, bro. Dunking was illegal at one point. They didn't want the niggas to dunk. Like, hold up, man. Hold on.
I understand what you're
that.
saying, but going back to what Anthony Edwards was saying, what he was trying to say is, at Michael Jordan's position, there was no other athletic person comparable to him.
1,000% agree.
Look, this is the thing. This is the thing.
That's true.
It's true.
There's an in-between, right? And I feel like the 90s and the 80s era, I'm not throwing that in the same era with Wilt Chamberlain and these guys. That's why with most people's top 10, you have Jordan, like really it's Jordan or LeBron for number 1 or 2, if we're being honest, for most people.
For most people.
You know, and I have my reasons for it. We don't have to get into that. I'm sure we've done that 1,000 times. We can if you want. But I'll tell you mine and my reasons for it being that way. But it's just Jordan, LeBron, and most people, a lot of people like go Kobe, or some like old school guys might go like Jabbar.
Yeah.
Or,
Kareem,
you know
Magic.
what I'm saying? Yeah, Kareem, Magic, Dr. J. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so most people's top 10 is within like the era of like from 80s to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the most optimal period. Like, those guys, I don't put in the same category as like with Wilt and them. I'm not taking nothing away from Wilt and them.
You can't take a dump on Wilt.
You know,
can't take a dump. Wilt
even
is
if
my
we're
guy.
talking about like Babe Ruth and all that shit. Come on, man.
Because nobody has evolved
That's
from
why
Wilt, though. When you talk about evolution, nobody has evolved from Wilt.
Yeah, but just
Wilt is still the most athletic human being that's ever touched a sporting event.
well, here's the thing.
But I'm saying his era. I'm not saying him personally.
I think
Wilt does come up third for some people too.
Yeah, for sure.
Wilt comes up third for some people.
I think we so far from the Jordan era that people don't realize how athletically superior Michael Jordan was to everybody else.
Yeah.
So when somebody brings up the argument about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan was just athletically superior to his competition. so his competition wasn't quite the same. He came on the tail end of Magic and Bird, so they were aging out, and then he kind of dodged the Houston Rockets during their little moment when he retired.
Yeah.
So
Hakeem,
he was during the expansion era when there was 3 or 4 expansion teams. So he played a lot of teams and a lot of players that just were not as good or not as dominant to him. So when someone says Jordan played a bunch of guys who he just was physically superior to, which I don't like that because it kind of comes off as a knock to Jordan, which it shouldn't be, because so did Shaq and so did now LeBron. But what he's saying is not only was he athletically superior to these guys, the teams weren't as good as the competition that LeBron and Kobe faced.
Yeah.
Just by the numbers, by statistics, and just by the eye test. Kobe played the most 50-win teams of those 4 guys. And LeBron went to the championship.
LeBron had the most competition because, once again, if we talk about it, if we really want to talk about it, right, then, like, let's talk about the Jordan. Okay, so this is my thing. So let's get into it then, right? Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron is the best basketball player of all time, okay? The Jordan effect is greater than anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's Jordan's story. You feel me what I'm saying? That's why Jordan is the greatest. Hitting the last shot at UNC. Not making the high school team.
Yeah.
Being drafted 3rd after Sam Bowie. Like, the Jordan story is better than anyone's story. So that's why he's the greatest. But we're talking about basketball players. Once again, human beings advance, human beings evolve. LeBron is 6'8", 6'9", can play every position. He's Magic Johnson mixed in with Michael Jordan.
We got to stop
You know
saying he
what
can
I'm
play
saying?
every position. Cause
He can play every position. He's played every position. He came into the league as a point guard.
No,
he came into the league as a point guard.
Man.
Okay?
He did.
He can play every position. He's played every position. He's played center.
He's played every position.
He's played every position. Jordan doesn't play every position. And so, that's what I'm saying. But Jordan people, I'm telling you, I'm saying he's the greatest. But I'm saying LeBron is the best. LeBron is better. So the Jordan effect actually created LeBron, created Kobe. It created basketball getting more global and everything else to where the competition now is greater. Jordan created this. So I'm not taking no credit away from Jordan to say, oh, he played a bunch of expansion teams or this, that, whatever. Like, Jordan had to fight through the Pistons that would punch him in his face, kicking him in the balls every time he goes to them.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
But see,
so
like,
I'm not taking nothing away from Jordan,
but
I'm just saying LeBron is taller, stronger, faster, better defender, can play every position.
He's not a better defender, and he's not stronger or faster.
Jordan is a better exterior defender, but I'm saying LeBron's a better overall defender because LeBron could defend better in the paint. Jordan can't match up with a center in the paint. LeBron can match up with a center in the paint, so LeBron's a better overall defender.
That's not true. What you're saying is not true.
LeBron can match up with Draymond Green. Jordan couldn't match up with Draymond
Green. Yes, he could, because Draymond Green is the same height as Jordan.
No,
yes.
Draymond Green is like 6'8", but Draymond Green is way more physical. Jordan wasn't matching up with Rodman in that time. If he played the Pistons, he was matched up against Joe Dumars or Isaiah Thomas. He was not. Jordan, name one time. Jordan was matched up against Karl Malone. No. LeBron, I'm just giving it to you. Jordan is the greatest. LeBron is the best. If we're talking about just pure basketball, there's a difference between the NBA and the story and the marketing and the shoes and all this other shit. Jordan's got all that.
Yeah.
But LeBron, if we just talking about in the park, bro, one-on-one, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But Jordan does have more of a killer instinct. I'm going to give him that. Jordan has a killer instinct.
But
that might be a problem at the park.
Yeah.
If you want to stay on the court,
bro,
right?
If LeBron wanted to win, he'd just back him down every time. No, be for real.
But
if we're playing one-on-one and I got to win, bro, I'm backing you down every time.
This is a never-ending, debate.
That's why I want to start it.
No,
man. I'm just saying. But no, get to the greater point. No, get to the greater point. I'm sorry. Excuse everything else. What I'm saying is that the Jordan effect created the competition that we talk about now that's greater in basketball. Jordan created Kobe. Jordan created AE. Jordan created LeBron. Jordan created all this basketball going global. So that's why there is more competition now. So
yeah,
it is what it is. You can't take it away from him. But what I'm saying is he played in an optimal era to where it's comparable to now. Now, once we're getting further and further past that, maybe we look back at those guys in the 80s and they look like they suck, like the guys in the 50s and the 60s do.
No, that's for sure.
Maybe when we look back, they suck too. But that's human advancement. You're supposed to do that. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player of all time. No, seriously.
Might be.
No, let's be real with it.
Yeah.
Like the greatest of the greatest are all now.
Yeah.
Because we're more advanced now. We play more now. We study this shit now. We know the analytics. We know how to, you know what I'm saying? How to get the swing perfect. Now, Ted Williams wrote a book on this shit. You know what I'm saying? How to swing the bat. You feel me? But Shohei Ohtani,
taking to the next
there's
level.
no way you can get 40 steals, 40 home runs, bat 300,
Pitching.
and win the Cy Young. And win the Cy Young.
I mean,
He's the greatest to ever touch the mound.
Babe Ruth
not
did
touch the
that.
mound, but to touch the diamond.
Babe
Period.
Ruth did that before he came
No,
to the
Babe Ruth did it for
Yankees.
1 or 2 years,
I
bruh.
said
And
before
Babe Ruth
he-
wasn't
I
doing the
s-
same
I
time
said
at the
before
same
he
time.
came to the Yankees, and nobody, and that's like 1918, 1919. And
Against a
nobody's
bunch of
done
guys that sucked.
literally for 100 years.
Yeah.
100 years. Like
Yeah.
nobody's done that.
Yeah.
And now you have a guy doing it over multiple seasons. It's insane.
It's insane.
But guess what? Jack Caglione. You familiar with him?
No, I'm not.
Okay, from the Florida Gators. Chomp chomp. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Gator Nation.
he was second in the NCAA in home runs, and he's a pitcher and a hitter.
So he's coming
He's a
up.
Shohei, and he just got drafted by the Royals. I hope I'm right. I believe it's
see,
the Royals.
now see that's that's one of the interesting things because literally for 100 years before Ohtani, that type of player before he gets to the Gators is going to be funneled into one of those two paths.
Yep.
You either focus
Forced
on
into it.
pitching or you focus on field play and hitting. And now because you have this guy out there that's showing it's possible to do this, now it becomes possible for others to follow.
That's crazy,
and,
right?
And from the coaching and developmental standpoint, there's now an opening to say, yeah, somebody can do this if it's the right guy. It's a little bit. I mean, what Travis Hunter's done, but he had guys before him.
I want to move it into
he had, he had
Colorado.
Deion, he had Charles Woods
discussion.
and a number
boom,
of different
let's
guys.
get into that. Then.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah,
that's
so
what I
is that
wanna do.
possible? Is it possible for Travis Hunter to really be the Ohtani, I guess, of football? Because we've had glimpses of it, like Bumgarner is a hell of a hitter. You feel what I'm saying? So we've had glimpses of guys that could hit and pitch, and usually in Little League, the best guy on the team is also the pitcher, and he's hitting too.
Right.
Yeah.
But like you said, you've been funneled into a path.
Right.
But now, and also there was another guy, I don't know the next guy's name, but he was pitching for Texas A&M, and he's a brother too. Now he's a brother. But we're all brothers, man. No, we're all brothers. But nah, he's a switch pitcher.
Hey, Mouce.
He pitches with the right hand and the left hand.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of that.
Mouce,
He has a different type of glove.
Mouce, how the fuck do you know about some random guy that played for Florida and he got drafted to somewhere?
Bruh,
That's
first
a
of all,
random hors d'oeuvre
I'm an
of-
honorary Gator at this point. You feel me? I pull up a picture with him and my son right now. We go to all the Gators games. That's why I know the guy. I got autographs from everything. And you know what I'm saying? So
You're a big baseball guy, though?
I'm a big baseball, football, and basketball.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Baseball, football, basketball.
So
I don't know
honorary
about
Gator,
no
man.
soccer, nothing like that. I hope Orlando City, they won some shit like the year ago or last year or something. I don't know nothing about that. But baseball, football, basketball, we can go there. And we can play it too. You got a bat? I got bat balls in the car.
Do you?
What y'all want to do? I got footballs right now. I'll run some of y'all over. What y'all want to do?
I got a bat and balls in my pants.
Oh, man. Here we go with the jokes, man. Here we go with the jokes.
Colorado, man, they're having a tough time.
Oh, man.
What can this go for Deion? Like, what do you see this train? Is this train just going to completely wreck, or is there light at the end of the tunnel?
I have a mixed opinion because I'm not a big believer in that conference. And it is possible that Nebraska's onto something. Rayola is a really good player. And he might be that guy.
He is.
And if you have that guy and you've got an NFL caliber coach.
Last week we thought Shadur was that guy. They were saying he
No,
was the number
Shadur's
one
that
pick in the
guy.
draft.
Shadur's that guy too. Shadur, let's
No,
not.
this
1 week, but he has no O-line. That's the problem.
Yeah, this doesn't change what Shadur is, but I'm
Okay.
addressing the issue of Colorado. It's possible Nebraska's pretty damn good.
Okay.
And Colorado's not at that level, but I think being in the conference that they're in, it's not like a murderer's row of opponents. This is not great teams they're going to be playing, so they could salvage.
They can
something
sneak in the playoffs.
if
Nebraska
they
can
don't
definitely sneak in.
internally collapse. But the problem is and we kind of were joking on a TikTok about Deion being a charlatan. I think that it's becoming increasingly clear that that's what he is. That he just comes in and sings great songs, but there's no substance to it.
Yeah.
And he hasn't built this roster and balanced this roster.
You saying Deion is Lil Wayne?
No, man.
Black telling. No, that was.
No, but I get that.
We'll get there later.
I understand.
But I mean, like at the end of the day, Deion brought Shadur and Travis, Jimmy Horn, and the rest of these guys suck. They're not very good.
Yeah, aside from our guy.
But he's not playing.
I know.
I mean, that's So that you
guys on the
haven't
field.
built a balanced roster, and you get exposed every time you're against a good opponent because of that.
Yeah.
Football is about talent, but all the very good teams have deep talent.
Yeah.
They have dudes, second, third guys that come in and play at a high level. And this is just a very poor roster, like top to bottom. And it's going to be hard to win. So he hasn't developed a roster. He's got this job for at least the rest of this year. I've thought since the middle of last year that he's leaving when his kids leave. And I think it's more and more apparent because he hasn't built anything beyond his son and Travis. There's nothing there for the next Colorado coach, whether it's Deion staying or somebody replacing him. This is just a bad roster without hope of being any good.
Well,
really, it's really hard to do a complete overhaul on a football program. So when he came to Colorado, Edgewater High School could beat them, like literally, not even joking. So to do a complete overhaul, because before he came, they won what, one game?
Yeah, one
that's what I'm trying to say.
Last year they won 5.
He won one game. So why are we being like? Maybe we need to take it a little. I get the antics a lot of people are not with because they want to be the old school Saban college coach, but why are we so tough on Deion? If it was anybody else, if it was somebody else that came into the Colorado program and they went from 1 win to 5 wins, like Bill Napier,
4.
no.
4.
Okay, 4. Yeah, 4. 4. Yeah, 4 is a lot worse than 4 and 5 do sound a lot different. Right? 4 is like, oh damn, man, that suck. 5 is like, oh, you're fighting. But 4, but from 1 to 4, still, if it was anybody else, right? Say it wasn't the Flash. Somebody just came in, was low key, whatever. We'd be like, all right, well, Colorado, yeah, like okay, they're getting better. So let's give Deion time. But I'm saying this because as I'm a coach right now, and I'm coaching a bunch of guys that never. I coach Pop Warner, and I'm coaching a bunch of guys that never played the game. So it's like it's been a little rough out there. It's been rough, but let's give them time. Like they have no O line. That's the problem.
Here's the problem with this: is I don't think he's going to have time because I don't think he wants the time.
So what do you think he's going to do? He's going to go somewhere else?
At the end of this year.
To do what?
Either get out of head coaching or maybe try to catch on in some capacity in the NFL. He is not staying at this Colorado program without his kid.
Well, if someone offers him a job in the NFL, I definitely think he would take it.
Yeah.
But that also, he's got to win games to make that happen.
I was going to say, if it train wrecks, how can an NFL team bring him on
he's got to
in
win
any
games.
significant capacity?
Last year at the beginning, I thut it was possible.
Yes,
He could do 2
me
years
too.
here.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Those first 3 games, well, I was ready to sell the house.
Right? But as we sit here right now, he does not have a legitimate hope at an NFL head job. There's a tiny possibility he could maybe get a positional job or some other type of job, but it's tiny possibility. But because of the failure here. But my point of what you're saying, if he was in this for the long haul, 1 win to 4 wins, maybe 6 wins this year, maybe 7, and you progress.
Yeah.
I get it. But he ain't staying when his kid's gone. He doesn't care like that. And here's why you know. Every chance he gets, he throws the rest of that roster under the bus.
Yeah.
He
trashes those guys.
Even when he first got there.
I will say this. I will
trashed
say
the
this.
guys that was there.
I will say this. I don't like how he did Cormani McClain. I don't like how he did Cormani because Cormani was the number 1 cornerback and the number 2, I believe, recruit in the whole nation.
I think the kids forced him out before Deion did, but it's still the same.
Well, I mean, they said he
It's still the
didn't
same
watch
thing.
the stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I get it. You know what I mean? I guess he had for the longest time he probably was just getting along with talent, and then now it's other guys that are just as talented or whatever. But regardless of what's going on, there's a locker room and there's a meet. Like we right now, we live. That's why I said earlier. I'm like, we live because certain stuff. You feel me? We might say in the locker room to each other,
For sure.
but out in the public, we got a microphone in front of our face. I didn't like how Deion, whatever,
Yeah,
looked about
yeah,
that
yeah,
press
yeah,
conference
yeah.
way back when he was like, "Oh yeah, Carmine doesn't watch the shit. We know how much tape guys watch, and doesn't he doesn't
But
do
that
this,
goes to
he
what
doesn't
Pink
do
was
that."
saying. Yeah, he throw a guy to the
That's
bus.
why so that's why it made him it harder once he, granted, he was leaving, transitioning to the Gators.
But-
it made him harder to find a program.
But here's the thing. Like I get that now, but I mean, like here's the thing. When Deion got there, he made the "I'm bringing the Louis." He told people to leave. They had tremendous turnover in the roster for guys that Deion brought in. Then he had a second portal cycle and a second season to bring in guys that he wanted, and you're not seeing the progress.
Well, I do think that he is like I'll tell you. I think that if he does stay around in college football, I could see him staying around because he's such a draw. Like think about it. Like even if it's your kid right now, who you want at the table right now? Who you want sitting across you from the table right now? You want Deion? You want Chip? Or you want Deion?
Chip who?
Kelly.
Chip sucks. I don't want that fucking Klansman at my table.
I'll tell you this, and Black gonna scoff at this. But when this train wrecks, I don't want Deion at HBCU.
You was a motherfucking liar.
I don't
Well,
want,
you
I
better
don't
come
want
with that. We want you.
Nah, we don't want you.
Strike
goddamn
again.
We don't want you.
You's a
Keep-
liar.
Yeah, we do. We want
Keep
you
your ass over there with the white
We'll fire everybody
folks.
for you, Deion.
Keep your
We'll
ass
fire everybody.
over there with them white folks. Let them white folks give you another check. You left when you told us you was down with us, and then you get there and you fail and you want to come back. Hell no.
Bro, Colorado's not getting rid of him.
Keep that.
He's selling so
Hey, but-
much.
hey,
So
but
many
never-
tickets.
never-
You know how much the tickets are right now for UCF versus Colorado?
Like Pink said, he
They
gonna be
play
miserable,
way better
man.
teams.
He gonna
But
be
that's the
miserable in
hardest game.
Colorado
You're
without
not
his
getting.
kids.
Man, them
Gonna
tickets
be
$300
miserable.
right now.
All that's fine, but
He's gonna be miserable.
He has no interest in coaching that program
In
without his kid.
Colorado,
Yeah, but to Pink's point, because
he don't smoke.
Bubba talking crazy, but to Pink's point, to Pink's
dead
point,
ass here.
I think if Colorado somehow goes 500, Deion would get a coaching job in the NFL. If even
It's
as high
possible for them to go
even as
500,
high as
man.
defensive
That
coordinator.
what he's like
depending
what
on
he
where
said
goes.
earlier. Nebraska might be really good, right? And this is look, things come back in circles. What I'm saying is that we're talking about guys that inspired change in the game and they inspire the next generation to play a certain type of way. We're talking about Ohtani. You feel what I'm saying? Now let's talk about Patrick Mahomes. He inspired Raiola. He inspired that. That's a different style of quarterbacking. The arm angles, the behind the backs, the quick pitches. Like it's a different style of backyard, but also advanced quarterbacking that is now going to be the next thing. And that's why I say, back to earlier, that the greatest is the best. The greatest is maybe the story, whatever, but the best is always going to be the more advanced. So the best is always going to be right now. The best swimmer, whoever it is right now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The best, whatever, the fastest. Look, my cousin is Bob Hayes. I know you know Bob Hayes. Baby. Bullet Bob Hayes.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might not. You don't know.
The name
Bob.
sounds
I'm just playing.
familiar.
All right, Bullet
He's
Bob
an
Hayes.
HBCU guy.
I'll put it on.
okay.
I'll put you on game. Put everybody on game right now. Everybody watching. Because everybody don't know Bob Hayes. Everybody need to know Bob Hayes. I'm about to do. No,
Yeah,
I'm
who
not
the
gonna
hell
say
is
it
Bob
right
Hayes?
now. Okay, what? Oh man, I'm about to go out of here. Look, Bob Hayes
Hey,
is the
wait, hold
only.
on, hold on. Find yourself a seasoned woman, and she'll tell you all about it.
Exactly. A seasoned woman gonna want a man who know who Bob Hayes
No,
is.
the fuck you know. No, the fuck
A
you know.
seasoned woman want a man that know who Bullet Bob Hayes is. I'm gonna tell y'all.
How you know what a seasoned woman want? You don't like
Hey, no. I didn't say I didn't. Okay, look, Bob Hayes, okay, is the only human being on this planet that ever has a Super Bowl ring and also a gold Olympic medal. He was the original fastest man on the planet.
Okay.
That's where the term comes from. The fastest man on the planet, that comes from Bob Hayes from the east side of Jacksonville, and that is my cousin.
Okay,
There's a
dude.
park. All right, and there's a park.
That's my
there's
cousin,
a statue
too.
of Bob Hayes. But listen.
It ain't no way to prove it.
No. That is my cousin. I'm gonna tell you, I've been to the Hall of Fame and everything with Dallas Cowboys, all that. He played for the Cowboys.
Okay.
He's the original number 22 before Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
And he changed the NFL game. He inspired zone defense because he was so fast, no one could cover him man. So that's where zone defense came from, was Bob Hayes.
That's what's up,
Okay?
man. While he talking, I'm getting that. You remember Damon Wayans in that movie, Message?
Message.
Message. Anytime somebody says something about black folks.
Yo,
But,
Mouse,
But no.
Mouse is the
Hold on,
most
let me
interesting
make
man
the
in the
point
world,
of Bob
man.
Hayes. No. The point that I'm making, I wanted to educate y'all now about Bob Hayes, but the point is that he was the
Bubba's
world's
now a
fastest
slightly
man.
better man.
No, he's the world's fastest man.
No, I'm saying Bubba's
Yeah.
a slightly better man for having this knowledge.
Yeah.
You're a greater man. Man. I'll show you the mobility. Roger Staubach, Jerry Jones. Matter of fact, Jerry Jones, honestly, Jerry Jones, and I've shake Shaq hands too, but Jerry Jones has the biggest hands I've ever shaken in my life, bro.
Jerry?
Hey,
Jerry
yo.
Jones. Jerry Jones is fucking. Jerry Jones is huge, bro. Jerry Jones is fucking. He's swole as.
Hey,
Jerry
relax.
Jones is swole, bro.
Relax, Mouse, relax.
Jerry.
Relax.
Jerry. No. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, okay, so I know all the old Cowboys and shit.
hold on, because we're going to go to something else. But while we here and while you into it, I want you to tell the people who you are, some of what you've done, what you've been in, and then we're going to go to our next topic here. All right?
Other than Jerry Jones.
Jerry World.
It sounds like you've been
Nah. Hey, I'm Bob Hayes' cousin. Okay. My name is Mouce, Jermaine Brooks, and I'm a rapper, actor. I want y'all, after this, don't leave. Stay here. But after this, go watch Your Honor. It's on Netflix. Where we were the top show of the summer. You feel me? I'm gonna just go ahead and But y'all do that or whatever. Other than that, go
What
check
role,
out my
what role
music.
you play in that?
I'm Trey.
Yeah, that's a
So,
black name. They gave you the black name.
Man, that's all. They always give you a black
What's your
name.
last name, Jenkins?
This is Hollywood, baby. They gonna give you a black name now. You got them dreads? You better get in there, nigga. Trey.
Who helped you?
Trey.
Who helped you get that role?
My agent, shout out to Kaya, man, and UAA Talent, man. And also shout out to our manager, Kimberly. They work real hard. And so it's just like with sports, it's a team. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like, I can't just do this by myself. So I got to hold it down for the team, man. But yeah, stay tuned.
And what else have you been in? I wanted to
Yeah,
make sure.
what was your path to getting to the Your Honor role?
Like, as far as like just getting to that role,
To- to-
particularly.
Other
to-
roles
to,
you
like
had.
acting. Like where did it start? How did you get to that
Oh
point?
man, okay. Well, I started acting when I was younger. You know, I was
Like as a child?
I was a child actor,
All right.
and
We won't look at you different.
no, you ain't gotta look at me different. I'm the realest one you gonna see. Tupac was too, baby.
I just thought a
So,
lot of those child actors got molested. I don't know.
No, hell no. And I wasn't a part of that. Did you see me in the documentary?
Yeah. He wasn't that
No.
successful.
I didn't
You
watch.
didn't exactly. That's the problem. I wasn't with this shit.
They touched the
You
successful
know,
one.
no.
He just started getting success. He's big now.
One of our weekly listeners say, "Hey man, we like this guy."
Hey, I love y'all too, man. I love y'all, man. So, none of the weird stuff. I did it when I was younger. Then sports. I got more into sports and stuff like that, and then I got more into music, and then I got back into it, and
So you started acting before you started rapping, or did you take music seriously first?
it was. Well, I had more. It was both. But I had more success with like solid, like I was on TV when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as rapping, I was like my CD wasn't, my CD was, as a high schooler, my CD was, in the stores, but not as a kid. So,
Well, Pink
I
has
used
this
to rap
thing.
when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, too, and
Yeah.
so it's
Pink
always
always
the same.
says about how rappers tend to transition well into acting. He always has that thing there.
Yeah,
right?
no, I think that there's a pretty good history of rappers transitioning into acting and doing well, like being good actors. And my theory,
well,
my
I don't know
theory-
what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying everybody, whatever. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's exceptions, but my theory is that to be a successful rapper, you have to sell a persona.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of channels into what you have to do as an actor. And it's just a theory I have.
I mean, there's a lot of performative, like, similarities I can see, but I don't think everybody. I'll say I'm not saying nobody. I'm not talking about nobody down. I'm just talking about the ones that I feel like have like Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like of course Childish Gambino. Like of course you know what I'm saying. Tupac Shakur. But the difference is between me or any other rapper actor is that like everything that I got was off the muscle. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't because I'm Ludacris. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You got the role because you Ludacris. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying Ludacris is not good or whatever, but you got the role because you Ludacris.
Yeah.
I got the role as Jermaine Brooks. They don't even know about Mouce.
Do me a favor. Hold on.
Before y'all go down this rabbit hole, because Mouce is a genius, so he gonna go all over the place.
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna self-promote.
So
Mousegram.com. Go buy some shit,
to answer
please.
the initial question, so people who just seeing Mouce for the first time on this podcast.
They asking.
Mouce has been on Raising Canaan.
Thank you.
He's been on
Lila Need.
He's on Your Honor.
Your Honor.
What was you on with Jennifer Lopez and Viola Davis?
That's Lila Neve.
That
was my first big bang bow. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lila and Eve.
Yeah, Lila Neve, and that was my first. When we talk about it, okay, so boom, everything come back full circle. Like I told you, I was a child actor, then I got out of it and was doing sports, doing music and shit like that. When I got back into it, that was my first audition back acting again. That was my first audition. At first, they were like, it was an old agency that I'm not with now. Because I'm with UAA. That's the best representation. I'm with UAA. But anyways, the old agency I was with, they're like, man, we don't know if you're ready for like film and television. I told them that's part of what got me out of it, because I didn't want to do like the Nickelodeon, Disney shit. Like, I want to do some real shit.
But Mouce, what was it like for you to work with Viola Davis and Jennifer Lopez? Like, what is that like?
I mean, I learned a lot just from just being thrown in there.
Were you starstruck?
No, hell no. That's why they fuck with me. That's why everybody fucks with me. Like, you feel me? Because I'm not, like even with Brian, you feel me? Brian Cranston, like, you know what I'm saying? To me, he's just as big as them. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And the first day on set at For Your Honor, like, they're like, oh yeah, Brian's here waiting for you, whatever. I'm like, oh, cool, whatever. Like, when I first pulled up, I thought they were talking about like a
random,
Brian, another Brian.
Brian Pink.
Another Brian. Like, I was like, all right, just tell them wait, man.
So Mouce, with Your Honor, for people who haven't seen it yet on Netflix right now, you can stream it.
Yeah,
what is that show about?
Okay, this show, I'm gonna lock you in right now. I'm gonna hook you in, and like I said, stay tuned now. Okay, stay tuned here. Then after this, you go watch it. But it's basically about, okay, we're talking about Bryan Cranston, you know what I'm saying? It's just for people to know, he's the dude from Breaking Bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's his new series. It's called Your Honor. And basically, in this series, he's a judge, and his son runs over somebody in the road and keeps on going.
You play his son?
No, I play his son.
Adopted.
Yeah, I'm the adopted son. I'm like his son. Brian.
No, but go ahead.
But his son runs over somebody in the road and keeps on going, and the person he ended up running over in the road is the main mafia dude's son from New Orleans. It's based in New Orleans, and they try to cover it up and blame it on the black guy. That's where I come in. So yeah, pretty much. Watch it. Go watch it.
That's right.
So-
Like Tyreek. Like, no, I'm just.
So you
Tyreek Hill.
you like a
Like
main
Tyreek
character?
Hill,
got-
man.
we got
In
that-
that? You a main character in that?
Yeah, I'm one of the main characters, but
Damn,
I mean,
I didn't know you was
I'm
getting
like,
money like that.
Man, get me out of here, man. I need to borrow
I
some
could have
money
been borrowing
from you,
money
man.
from you this whole
I need
time.
to borrow some money from you, man. I need to borrow a couple bucks. We'll talk about it after this, man. I just got off strike, man. I haven't worked in years.
Was y'all on strike with the writers? I mean, it was like nothing was going
the worst time
on.
of my life. Yes.
So that hurt the actors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did-
No,
did
it was a
y'all-
writer strike and also an actor strike as well.
Oh,
But the writers, it was basically like we were on strike the whole time period as well, because unless you were on something that was already like even Your Honor, for example, the first 7 episodes of the season were wrote out when we first started shooting. The rest, they're like, you feel me? Like I was telling you, and tell them, but Bubba is gonna have some productions coming. You feel me? So y'all be watching for it. But I'll tell you, there's a certain amount of cowboy to this. You feel me? Because you're kind of going off of like where the story's gonna go and where you're gonna do with it, or whatever. It's not all solidified, right? So when you're the writers go on strike. We're not writing anything.
We ain't writing shit.
We can't do shit. We got to film. You got to have something that's already everything, you feel me?
Yeah.
And usually, if we're being honest, coming to the film world, baby, like I'm bringing y'all into it. So usually you have like a red copy, a yellow copy, a green copy, a blue copy, a pink copy.
What's all that mean?
Those are different variations of the script.
Where it
Okay.
can go, where the
they're
storyline
changing-
can
no,
go.
No.
No?
They're changing different. It could be minor things.
Okay.
The storyline is usually the same. Now, sometimes they do change up some shit. They may change the end. They could change
Right.
it as much as they want.
Sure.
So that's up to you. You got to know the current copy. So if you feel what I'm saying, they send you the red copy, then now they're sending you the yellow copy, they send you the pink copy, whatever it is. Like
You got to be on
they
that.
change. It could be minor. It could be major changes. But what I'm saying is that like it's hard to film something without writers.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing porn, you don't really need.
You don't need writing for that. Well, actually, that hurt that industry too. The writers are important. No, I'm just playing.
Listen, how much ad lib can
Did-
you do
did
on
you-
a show that's serious?
Well,
like
more,
Your
more
Honor?
importantly, did you consider porn during the strike?
Oh, I thought about it.
What you mean?
Y'all
What
know
you
OnlyFans, I'm
consider?
just playing.
You ain't see it?
I know. Nah, I'm just playing.
How much ad lib can you do on a
It
serious show?
depends
like
on
Your
the. It depends on the. Okay, so once again, bring it into it again, right? Now, for a film, you have that director. Whoever the director is that director. Like Charles, he was the director for Lyle and Eve. Shout out to Charles. He gave me that first. You feel me? Saying
Yeah.
that good look. And Charles Stone third. And Charles, his style. I liked his style because he got what he needed, everything he needed. Is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so because me personally, I really don't do shit like word perfect like that. I gotta do it how, you feel me, how it feels natural. So but I can do word perfect. All right, so he'll get you like what they need, what they want, and then he'll be like, all right, do it how you would do it.
Okay.
Just do it how you would do it.
Okay.
And a lot of times they end up using that. Like, bruh, like if we talking about some of the greatest lines are mostly ad-libs, we're being honest.
For real.
It's because you're hiring me for the expertise of that character.
Yeah.
That's what you're hiring me for. You're not hiring me to read the words.
Yeah.
You're hiring, and that's what I'm putting you on game.
Yeah.
So-
You're hiring
I
for
need
the
that.
expertise of that character,
So, Mouse,
not to read the words.
Let me ask you something, Mouse. Because obviously you're a creative person, so you'll go, because you kind of like me in that way. That's why we get along. You kind of will just kind of venture off and kind of ramble to another place. So when you learning the script, being so like I don't want to say scatterbrained, but being so like kind of all over the place creatively, how do you learn the script?
Well, I mean, there is like, there's strategies, you know what I'm saying? Like going piece by piece, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, you get those first two lines down, perfect. Then you add the next two. Then you add the next two. Then you add the next
So you
two.
slow roll it.
So
yeah.
there is strategy to it, but like I said, me personally though, and my understanding of it is that like they're not. Now, granted, everybody has a job to do, right? So there is a person on set that is a script supervisor. And they always come up to you like, "Oh, let's say you're supposed to say the." Right there. So, you know, so there is somebody that's on your ass about it a little bit, but usually, you know, you're, as long as it's going where it's supposed to go, they're giving you a little bit of creative freedom there, but you just got to nail it. And I'm going to put you on game, so let's do it. Let's do it all the way on game. If y'all watching this shit, then you are all the way on game. Jay-Z, even Jay-Z himself said that when you say, oh, he just go in the booth, he don't write his shit. He memorized his shit. He writes it in his head. That's different than what Boss Man D-Lo is punching in. That's different than what your homeboy's doing punching in.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, remember, he writes it in his head, and he said himself, now I'm going to fuck it up, but I think it's either 38 times scientifically that if you repeat something 38 times, you feel what I'm saying, then it's like locked into your brain. Or I forget the exact number, but it's
Right,
around
right.
there. It's like 33 times, 38 times, whatever it is, it's locked into your brain. So if it's something like a long monologue that is real difficult, I just really just have to just repeat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Mouse. So right now, Bubba and myself, smallly myself, but mostly Bubba, is in the process of writing the script.
oh, that's exciting.
right? So what
It
if
felt condescending.
what if
No, because he already
man,
knows
I'm
about
saying
it. That's
you know what
why
I'm
he
saying?
said
like,
like
it's
that.
cool. Like, I love it.
but what advice would you give somebody who was attempting to write a script and then create a full like a project or work?
First of all, just do it. Speed beats perfection every time.
That's what I tell my girlfriend, man.
Hey, the Coug.
The Coug.
The Coug.
Does she agree or no?
She makes like these weird noises and storms off.
Oh, Shannon
That's how we
Sharpe.
play. That's how we
We
joke.
getting that, by the way.
Oh yeah,
But
nah, yeah, you bro, just that is like this. Honestly, just to help you, to help everyone, anyone that's motivated about this. Like, this is a cowboy industry, bro. No matter how organized this shit looks, you feel what I'm saying? This shit seems like it's like the Sistine Chapel, but like for some real, like, this industry is built off of people that just did it, that just wrote it out, wrote their story, and just write it. Well, not right now, because I want you to pay attention here. But write it right after this. Just start it. That's the key. And just keep going. Like, you can always adjust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can always adjust and, like, you know, maybe start out with an outline first and then get the dialogue, whatever. There's technical things you can do, but you have to just do.
Yeah.
Pink is big on that too.
Yeah, big believer in that. Big believer in that.
Yeah.
And Mouse, speaking of doing it,
Told you, we all brothers, baby. We
speaking
all
of doing
brothers.
it, Mouse, do you have like any groupies? Like, why you bring up
Oh man, nah, man. I'm focused on the work, baby. I'm focused on greatness.
That's a
I'm
good answer,
focused on
man.
I need that Hollywood. I need that Hollywood star, man.
You must
I
got
need
somebody
it.
watching. We'll talk off air.
I need that Hollywood star. I need a Hollywood star.
That was a
man.
very polished answer.
Hey, no, but Mouse.
UAA talent, baby.
Hey, Mouse. Speaking of Your Honor, right? So, what's that like being on a show that's like a hit show, that's trending, and you got a major part in it? What's that like?
Well, I'll say this too, right? It's about Drew Brees, right? What team did he start with? The San Diego.
Dolphins?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Chargers? Oh.
No, the San Diego Chargers.
Chargers,
He
yeah,
started
yeah.
with the San Diego Chargers, and they got rid of him to draft Phillip Rivers. They really wanted
right.
Eli Manning, but
Fertile Phil, as they call him. Got a shitload of
Well, he got like 15
no, I'm not. I'm
kids.
not saying he wasn't good. He was a great quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
he
no,
was a
no,
great
I'm-
quarterback.
I'm just saying he's
You
got a
know,
lot of
yeah,
kids.
he does
That
have a
guy-
lot of
that
kids.
guy ain't
They
shitting blanks.
They need a show. Do they have a show?
I don't know.
They need a show. I need to reach out. But anyways, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm
Okay,
going
all
somewhere.
right, sorry to
right?
interrupt.
Drew, no. I want you in. I asked you. We brothers.
We're here. All right.
So, Drew Brees with the Chargers, he was pretty good. He was all right. You know what I mean? But then when he got to the Saints, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, they went up. Won the Super Bowl and everything. They went to the Chargers. Phillip Rivers ain't won the Super Bowl.
No.
Right? So, Your Honor, it's a Showtime show. And it was on Showtime. And, you know, we were the number one show on Showtime.
I actually saw it on Showtime. Yeah.
Good. Thank you, man. Thank you. Because a lot of people are late to the party.
I did
So-
too. I mean,
A lot of people are late to the party.
Don't leave out white
because
people.
we're brothers. So, but once it got on Netflix,
Yeah.
boy, I tell you. I mean, we were doing great on Showtime. Don't get me wrong. We're doing
Yeah.
great. But once it got on Netflix, it reached like a whole nother wider audience. And it just, you feel me, got to a whole nother level. So, yeah, I mean, it feels great.
Can you break
man. It feels great.
Can you break any news? Is there another season coming?
I can't break any news now, but
Okay.
just please keep demanding it. And that won't hurt.
Okay.
here's a
Demand
question.
it.
Here's what I question I have. Like, do you watch the show like ever when you're just at home, or have you kind of like already done with it?
I go back and forth because I'm such like a artistic guy. Like a lot of people, a lot of guys don't watch themselves.
Right.
A lot of guys don't watch their stuff, and I got to the point to where I wasn't like like commercials and stuff like that. I kind of watch that shit. You know, even my son, he was in the commercials. Like, I don't care. Don't ask me about that. But
So you're like on to the next.
yeah, you got to be like that. But this one, Your Honor, like I watch everything else too. I watch everything else, guys. I watch everything I've been in. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for putting me in, and I watch it. But Your Honor was already such a good, like, before I knew I had the part and I was up for the part, that's when I started watching the show. And it was like such a good show that I'm like, damn, I hope I get this shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I want to be a part of that.
So I still, that show, I watched that shit. But honestly, I haven't watched it in a while.
Okay.
But I need to go back and, you know what I'm saying? Why keep watching it. Watch it after this. Watch it. Everyone, I watch it too, man. I watch it too.
But hey, what was that call like when they say, "Hey, you got it"?
Those are the best calls. Those are the best calls. That's the good part about like, shout out to Kai, my agent, Kai McCall. She's an amazing person, amazing talent agent. She was in the music industry first with Rockefeller and all this other shit, and now she's doing a thing on the film side. And, like, that's a cool position because pretty much every time she calls me, it could be one of those calls. Sometimes it's just like, yo, what's up, whatever,
Just
or,
checking on you.
just checking
Okay.
in, tapping in, or, oh, I'm working on this, or we got that going. But, like, anytime it could be one of those. Once I know I have auditions out there, then I know that, like, when I see that phone ring, I'm like,
This could be it.
all right, come on, tell me something good. And then when it's not that time, like,
Hey, but
So how was the audition? Did you like you?
most of the
Was
time,
it intense for that particular role for y'all?
well, okay, so boom. I'm putting y'all on all the exclusives. So I originally, I am Trey on the show, which I'm like the nephew of Big Mo, who's one of the, like, basically the big dope pusher of, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans or whatever. She's a lady, you feel me? And then Lil Mo, that's my cousin or whatever. So I'm in that family. But I originally was supposed to be Lil Chris, who's a different character on the show.
Which
I
one
was supposed to be Lil Chris. Lil Chris was the one. Oh, no, I can't. You feel me? I don't want to ruin it for people.
Nah, man,
Man, I don't want to ruin it for people.
Just
man.
let me know, 'cause I'm
Well,
trying to
Lil Chris-
remember.
Lil Chris was part of the crew.
He was
and
part of the
then
crew,
Things
okay.
kind of went
Oh,
left, whatever.
nah, you talking about little Chris?
No, not Lil Chris. Nah, dude that had like the little like he had like a blowout.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the homie. That's the homie.
That was a smaller.
Chief,
that was a
Chief
smaller
OG.
role.
Y'all
Right.
go tap in with bro. That's the homie.
What'd you say?
feel me?
That's a smaller or bigger role?
Well, okay. Now see, this is
think
how
it's
how
smaller
life
to me.
works, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no. See, this is how life works, bro, and it's tricky.
it ain't the
because-
size that count. That's what my girl.
No, that's all about it. Yeah, the Cougars.
Black's an undersized speed demon.
Speed demon. Okay, so this is where there's like the pros and the cons, right? Because Lil Chris had more episodes than me in the season
Right.
2. Lil Chris had more episodes, right? You know what I'm saying? But, damn, see, I don't want to spoil it.
Come on,
But
man.
Lil Chris, for whatever reason, is probably not going to be back season 2. If you
No,
watch
they
the
done
show,
killed
then
Lil
you-
Chris. Man.
So it worked
damn.
out. It worked out
So,
pretty good.
it's
Yeah.
the pros and the cons,
It's the pros
right?
and the cons.
You know what I'm saying?
More
I coulda
episodes
had-
now, but moving forward, if there's
You're
another
not-
season,
You feel me?
you were in play.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So,
right,
You didn't say it. I said it.
I didn't say it. I didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it.
Bubba
And
said it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it happens sometimes. Like Idris Elba, that happened to him when he got the part on The Wire. He said
People
that he
say I
was
look like
supposed to be
Idris
another
Alba,
one.
man.
Bruh,
Yeah, I
he
get
does.
tired-
He's
yeah, I
off
get
camera.
tired of
Ladies,
people.
hit him up.
He's off camera.
Ladies, hit him up.
Who are these people? I'm not
Exactly.
familiar with that.
Really quick here, man. I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors here,
Yes.
Royal13TheBrand.com. Again, that is Royal13TheBrand.com.
That's fine, man.
Yes, sir. Use promo code Bubba Pink and
Oh,
you'll be
that's
fresh
hard.
heading into the fall. All right, get you a discount, man. Be
Oh,
fresh
man,
at
I'm
a
gonna
discount.
tap in. Royal, tap in with me, man. That's
Yeah,
hard.
black-owned
You got
company.
that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. I was shocked,
Pink
bro.
says that's all I ever deal with, but hey, you know.
Oh, yeah. No, hey, man. We're all
all
brothers,
for it.
man.
No. Pink
I'm
Pink
all
is
for
all over the support.
I
man.
know.
Pink is
I
all
know,
over
man.
the
I know.
support.
Pink cool as hell, man.
And once again, you guys are still on the bench podcast with Bubba and Pink, home of sports, music, and mayhem. We have Mouce here, who has just broke down all of his acting credits here. And okay,
I'm looking up some more now.
Your Honor on Netflix streaming right
Your
now.
Honor,
you're
yeah,
on
streaming
Netflix,
right
streaming
now.
right now.
Mouce on Apple, Spotify, whatever music, MOUCE. Tap in with me.
Your
man.
IG be jumping too, man.
A little piece.
Yeah, a little something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, talk about the music, Mouse. What's up with the music?
Oh man, we got a new album coming real soon. It's called Manifest Destiny. My last album, Cloud is a Drug, is available. Y'all can go check that out. And before that,
Cloud
I
is
have
a
money.
drug.
Cloud is a drug.
Oh, okay, I like that.
It's just. I mean, that's the era that we're in right now.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like it.
everybody's
Yeah.
want they 15 seconds. If one, 15 seconds, baby. That's Instagram.
Including Black's girl.
Oh yeah, Cool.
17 seconds, Pink.
Cool.
At least it ain't
Speed
8 like,
demon.
at least it ain't 8 like the rodeo.
Speed demon.
Speaking of 17 seconds, we're going to get to a quick video here of Shannon, right? Shannon Sharpe here. This video
17 seconds.
started going viral today. Okay, YouTube, don't mess with me, YouTube. Y'all always
YouTube, we love you.
What you
baby.
think, Black? They be
We love
taking my
you.
stuff down. They be threatening
you-
me,
you should be able
but
to
they
get
don't
that on
have. They
Twitter.
don't show nothing.
You should be but you good. You good with that.
But the crazy
Yeah.
part about I hate when your stuff get taken down your page. I've had a lot of just to be honest, I've had a lot of pages that's disabled, take it down, spin, it's banned, whatever, bro. Because I post crazy shit. But either way, the shit still be on somebody
else.
page.
You know what I mean?
Yes, you ain't the only one posting it, but they don't like you.
We got to get your agent to get on that, man. She might can get it
Kaya,
back for you. Yeah,
come on,
Kaya,
man.
All right, here we go. Let me play it here. Now, we got a picture, too, of the lady here. Y'all can see it on
For
the screen.
context.
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
y'all know who
Shout out to the reporter. Yes, we got some reporter
Oh
out there.
man, we see get the exclusive here, man.
She about to say Shannon's name. Hold on.
Bro, that shit playing, bro.
Yeah, she said Shannon.
This shit playing. This shit for ratings, bro. Cloud is a drug, man. This shit's for fucking ratings. Yeah, this shit's for ratings, man. Come on now. Who says a man's first and last name?
Actually,
I guess.
Ladies, you care to answer for us? What about a middle initial?
Yeah, just because he's Shannon. That's once again, Cloud is a drug. Shannon Sharpe. Like she can't even just keep it at that. She gotta make sure it's like.
What? So it.
oh, let me take this down.
So he was on what's that? Insta Live, IG Live? Is it IG Live?
IG Live.
IG Live. He's on
Bro,
IG
how
Live.
do
It's
you
live.
go-
You sound like an uncle.
I am on.
yeah.
I am
Is
on.
it Insta book?
He wants the cougs too, baby. Hit him up. Bubba want them cougs too now.
Hey, Shannon was giving her that work though, man.
That's why he wanted to put. That's why he put it out there.
Hey, them old Bama's,
No.
boy.
No. Let's think about it. Full circle.
What?
Remember the man jump out with the orange little purse or whatever?
Yeah.
Might be trying to
Everybody
fight the
was
gay
like,
rumors.
"Oh, this man gay. This man gay." Now this comes out just coincidentally.
Hold on, but let's be clear, Mouse. Just because he with a woman don't mean he ain't gay. He look like he'll fuck anything he can rustle down.
Well, I'm not, look, I didn't say that. I'm not gonna say
Animals
that.
not excluded.
Shannon, I want to be on your show one day. I didn't say that, man. But I'm just saying, I understand the PR move of where it's like, all right, like you feel me? Let me throw this out there.
It does feel
Like, get off my ass, bro. I'm not.
It does feel weirdly suspicious.
Like, come on.
think so?
How does
Yeah.
your phone just automatically go on live, bro?
Exactly.
He was probably trying to like take a video or you know what I mean?
No,
On-
he's trying-
on live?
Yeah, he was
Instagram,
trying to
though?
film it.
And then
I know how it can
he
happen.
was so caught up in the moment.
On Instagram, though.
Well, not on Instagram on purpose.
Is that like just part of it? Because it can't be like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was
only
just
part
like,
of it.
They had a longer extended version on Twitter.
So
but
when
it's
did it
still
end? Like
on
he
the
was
other-
like got the phone,
You can
sweaty
see,
and turned it off?
yeah, you can see a black hand come and kind of like cut it off.
See, that was the puppet. It was a play actor because it's fake.
Nah,
Come
You think it's
man.
Nah,
fake?
you can really
I don't
do
think
that.
it's fake. I just think it's
I've
orchestrated.
done that. I'm just not
I
famous,
think it's
so it ain't
orchestrated.
I,
really
I,
me.
I,
I don't
think
think
I
it's-
think it's orchestrated for sure.
Yeah, I think it's orchestrated. Definitely.
That doesn't. You don't accidentally go live.
How can you like?
when you're getting ready to fuck?
like
That's just not how it goes.
Says who, Pink?
Says me.
You should try to go live.
well, maybe
when
he
you
was
about
trying to
fuck.
put in his close friends.
Fun.
Maybe Shannon had
That's-
that
I-
close friends.
Somebody
jumping.
said that today, and I said that's
And he's
that's
an unk.
possible.
He don't understand Twitter.
That's possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry,
people
unk
do
too.
that.
You don't understand IG.
he got his whole fucking podcast.
No, that don't mean nothing. I got podcasts. I don't know a lot of that shit.
Now I'm gonna put y'all on. Look, I got a.
It's somebody else doing the work. I guarantee
He's
you.
just doing the talking.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
At Shannon stage, yeah, he just come in and
I
talk.
know
Yeah.
he does that.
Yeah, he just come in and talk. Him and
He
Ocho.
just show up with makeup on.
Yeah.
Just,
He gets made up at the house.
He didn't know what was going on with his phone.
No.
Just granddaddy mode.
You know what? Y'all
Granddaddy
have never
mode.
been
help,
men
help
about to
with
get
his
pussy.
remote.
That's why y'all don't get it. Y'all never been men who about to get pussy. We forget everything.
But
That's
why?
what Black says. I think we're on the side where he orchestrated
It's
it.
it's too convenient.
Or
bruh.
or
'Cause there was
I
all
buy
the
the close
rumors.
friends
He
thing.
wanted
I
to
buy
put
that
him-
too though.
Cause who was it? Somebody got into it with him. What was it? A rapper or something that was like, it's
Yeah.
on site when I see you or something like you dead.
And the
Who was it?
comedian.
I mean,
Oh, no, I think maybe
a
what
lot
I'm
of
thinking
people
about is
call
the
him gay.
comedian.
Yeah.
He does
What
put
was
S's
it?
where S's don't belong.
Shannon, I would love to come on your podcast and talk about it. I don't agree. I'll come and talk about how I disagree. Shannon.
He'll be on whatever side you need him to be.
Yeah,
No, I won't. I won't be on that. But I get some views, baby.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Now some guys do share they sexual stuff with their friend groups.
I
They
think,
still do.
Yeah,
like, no
but
matter
how
how
you-
old you
Why,
are.
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just record a video?
I don't know what that is. Like, do y'all have like little friend groups?
I have a friend group where guys,
comment.
guys
No
share them
comment. No
smashing
comment.
chicks.
No
I
comment.
do.
I
I
don't-
do.
For the record, I'm not
I
in
don't
that
know.
group.
Yeah, he's in
I do.
it.
I
He's
do.
in the
I do.
group.
But some people now, instead of using like text, they use the
voice
IG
note.
close friends. They use that.
Oh nah.
And they just
But
put their
if
friends
he wanted,
in there.
if it was an actual smashing, then that would make sense.
Yeah, but
So I'm sending the homies like some sounds and shit in the background.
Yeah. I can see that.
Nah, man.
They can hear what I'm
Do you
putting down.
post
Oh,
sounds?
yeah,
in your
I
group?
guess so.
hey, for the
man.
record, me and Bubba close friends, but I'm not in that group.
Same
Yeah,
here.
yes he
Same
is.
here.
Yes he is.
college-
He don't wanna get in
college
trouble with that
homies.
Coog.
Bubba,
He's
Bubba-
in the group, Coog.
Bubba, you want to disclose
He's in the
those
group,
friends
Coog. I'm just-
by name and number?
I think if Shannon was trying to get that one off, it would have been a full body. It would have been all out.
Now, what are the chances that the woman took his phone and put it on IG Live?
Those chances are high. Women are crazy. I think we know that. Women are crazy, so that's a possibility.
Well,
too.
no, that
What's the
could
chances?
have been too because she's probably younger and understands.
she did say his
Instagram
full
and knows
name.
how to do it.
She said it's
You
full
know what
name.
I'm
Now
saying?
that could be
Shannon
too.
Sharpe.
Like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm
He
putting
said-
that out
he
there.
said her name too.
Completely unnecessary.
Maybe the chick, because y'all remember them dude that
Wait,
had the
wait.
sexy red? That was some. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was some green ass
Yo,
shit.
nah,
The dude did that the sexy red.
Yeah. But
Low-key,
who said?
I'm gonna throw this out there. Females like that when you talk them through it. I'm telling you,
You
they
like that?
love it.
Y'all
That's what he was doing. He was talking to them.
y'all just bonded. Y'all just bonded.
They're bonded.
Look out! I see.
They're
that.
bonded.
Wait, who said whose name first though?
I don't know. I wasn't
I
into
don't
that
know.
deep. I
Yeah,
just know that they
She
was.
said Shannon Sharpe. So I think she said everything first. And I think now that you mention it, I think she went on his IG and pressed record.
That's possible.
Press
It
live.
seems like, yeah.
I think she did. Cause look,
You buy that too?
and blow,
Okay.
but I do think that it is quite convenient for him too. Because now it's like nobody's talking about the orange purse
yeah, the gay
anymore or
stuff.
whatever.
Nah,
else,
but
you
that,
feel
but
what I'm saying?
yeah, you can still be gay and fuck women, man.
But hey,
Ask Tyler Perry.
does he really fuck?
Tyler, I don't agree with that, Tyler.
Time out. Does he fuck?
I don't agree with that, Tyler. I need
Hold
to
on,
hire
hold on.
me,
Hold on,
Tyler. I
hold
don't
on.
agree.
Hold up.
Quote unquote. I don't think that you're bisexual. I feel like if you like men, you're
You
gay.
gay. I don't know about
But
bisexual.
yeah, there's a if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop.
That's old school. Like, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's old school. Like,
Yeah. If you like men,
these
you
young
gay. I
niggas
don't
feel
know.
like you could do
I
that.
ain't know about that now.
What has Tyler Perry ever fucked a woman?
I don't know. How you
Tyler
know?
Perry's.
That doesn't mean.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. Hire me, man. Hire me, Tyler. I'm here. I'm ready to work, man.
Yeah,
Don't
Tyler,
listen to
I'm
these
staying
guys,
safe too, Tyler.
Don't listen to these guys, Tyler. I'm ready to work, Tyler.
I'm staying safe too.
Hey,
man.
burn out
hold on.
space out because we know Tyler Perry's gay, man.
He
Come on.
could have used a pinch hitter.
No, Tyler. I didn't laugh, Tyler.
Now that
I didn't laugh, Tyler. I'm here.
that was
Hire
done with
me,
a
baby.
needle. How they do the artificial insemination? That was done with like a needle, or like how they do the
Oh,
horses.
no, I don't-
That's how that was.
How to
done.
do the horses?
Well, I think we got to the bottom of it. I think it's a good chance.
I think
that
no,
the woman
it's
went
No,
live.
Sharpe got to
orchestrated.
the
I think
bottom
woman
of it.
went, the woman went live
Sharpe got to
or
the bottom of it.
oh god.
No.
He got all the jokes.
No, hold on.
That's only if he's a deep sea fisherman.
Oh gosh.
Now
Here we
ESPN fired Paul Pierce because he had some hookers in the living
That's
room.
different, man.
Nah.
That's different.
They was just twerking. They
Nah.
wasn't doing nothing.
He had hookers. Your keyword hookers.
Now, I ain't gonna say hookers. They look like hookers. We don't know what they is. They don't know.
We know what they are.
I don't know. They're beautiful women.
Paul Pierce said, "Hey, you can buy this chick."
I understand
He said
that.
it on-
I understand,
on-
but this
No,
lingo.
and he was smoking weed
smoking
and
weed.
drinking and
Yeah, this not the same thing.
popping
This not the same- so-
pills,
so they can't
Molly,
fire him for this?
everything.
No, it's not the same
Paul
thing.
Pierce was on Molly.
Huh?
He was just having
It's
sex.
different.
Not on purpose. Like he's not on
He had an intimate moment that looks like an accident, even if it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
that's
he has-
why it's the perfect
He has
strategy to do. It's
He
a
has
perfect promo.
Yeah,
So
he
it
has
was safe.
plausible
Because
deniability.
yeah, you can say, "Hey, I didn't."
He could deny it.
He
Even if-
is saying he
Yeah,
denied
no,
it.
and that's why Instagram's still keeping him on there.
Yeah.
But Paul Pierce is just like, this is
Paul
me.
Pierce said he was like, "Yeah." He was
Paul
like,
Pierce
yeah.
saying, "Yo, I bought her. You can buy one of these
You
too."
can buy one of these too. Yeah.
This is me. These are my
And-
drugs, and,
and
these
then-
are my paid friends.
And then
He
KG
was on
didn't hear
Molly.
him, so he repeated it. No, you can buy her. I'm telling you.
Just to
I
be
thought these
clear,
was your homegirls you invited here. You telling me these some Colombian
Paul Pierce.
He's like,
$60,
Shout
man.
out to
KD,
Paul
did you hear
Pierce,
me?
though. Shout out to Paul Pierce, man.
KG trying to change the
He
subject.
kept it that wild with him.
Shout out to Paul, man. Paul bounced back, man. He with Fox Sports.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
right.
Bounce back
with
bounce
Fox
back, yeah.
Shout out to
Fox
Sharpe,
Sports take
man.
anybody. I'm available, Fox.
Now let's move along to somebody who not be able to bounce back, and that's Deshaun Watson. So we know about Deshaun Watson. He went through a string of massage therapists, sexual assault things about a year or two ago, and then he was out of football for a year or two. Now he's back, and he's playing terrible. But on top of playing terrible, there's a new sexual assault lawsuit. Okay, and what this woman is saying, the difference in between the other ones were, okay, he's looking for various massage therapists across the United States, and some of them wasn't even massage therapists. He's just asking random women in the DMs, should give him a massage, and he would pull up,
Which that's
and he
kind
would
of
ask
normal for a man, to be honest.
I do it. I told Pink, I not DM random women for massages, but I do DM women for massages. And
they're just not random.
and so that wasn't the problem. The problem is he would get there and ask them for sexual favors once he gets on the table or whatever. Like, hey, look at this. I need a massage down here, type of thing.
which is how you get a massage. I don't understand what happened.
And with this, but the difference is what this new lady is saying, he didn't hit her up on the massage thing. It was a first date. You know what I mean? They came across each other, blah, blah, blah. He took her out on the first date. They went back to her house for whatever reason. She had to get ready for the first date, and she went to her house. And he couldn't find it, so he called her. This is her saying in the thing, and he was yelling and screaming like, "I can't find your fucking place!" Da, da, da. So she was like, "I was already feeling like it's something wrong." Then he finds it. He gets up to her place. While she's in the bathroom, he goes on the bed, and he can hear her ask her, "Hey, before we leave, you think you can give me a massage before we leave?" And when she comes out of the bathroom, he's butt ass naked laying on the bed.
He pulled the naked man off.
I mean, how else you gonna get a massage?
You ain't got a bull naked man.
That's called the naked man.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
quick
why you got
aside, I
bull
told a
naked man.
story. My homeboy in college told me about that trick,
Yeah.
and that trick works. Where if you with a girl for the first time and you're a first move, you bad on the first move, just get butt ass naked and lay in the bed, and then it's.
Hey,
it's
ladies,
whatever.
have you ever fallen for that one?
Yeah, don't do that. Hey, could y'all put some kind of disclaimer
Hey, I'm
up?
joking, guys. I'm joking about the
you can't
naked
do that.
man.
Why you
Maybe
can't?
don't want to pull
Hold
the
on,
naked
hold on,
man,
hold on.
but I mean,
Hold on.
it's just like football. There's different.
I understand that,
offenses, different
but you
strategies.
invited me up to your house.
No, man.
You invited me into your bedroom.
Bail out. Bail
I mean
out.
your bed.
Bail
No,
out.
no, no, hold on.
Hold on.
It's- How new is this?
Huh?
How new?
First
this is-
date.
First date.
No,
that's
no,
wild.
no. What I'm saying is that.
That's
No, that's
crazy.
not what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. What I'm saying is that how new is this? Like this?
Allegation?
So this happened after everything else?
No.
It's back in Houston, Harris County.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Oh, I thought we were talking about Bubba's exploits.
no, I'm
with the
saying
naked
when
man.
did this happen? Because if this happened after all this other shit about Deshaun Watson, he's coming over asking for
No.
massages. You should already know what the fuck.
No.
is up.
She
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
have known.
yeah,
She
yeah.
wouldn't have known at this
Oh,
time.
so this was okay.
Yeah. This
okay.
was like this is one of his last ones, but at the same time, the news hadn't broke yet.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay, so you can sue. So you suing this nigga for pulling a naked man?
Hold on, I ain't
it's
done
not
yet.
Hold
on.
The most comfortable thing to do.
Hold on. I ain't done
But-
yet. The biggest. Hold on. Because the biggest part about it
still,
is
it shouldn't be a lawsuit. I get it. It's not the right thing to
Like,
do.
it
It's not
gets-
the right
it gets
thing to
crazy.
do.
Hold on. Like, it goes downhill from here. For
So
real.
so he asks for an ass massage. When she comes out, he's like, "Hey, can you massage my ass?" And she's like, "What the hell? Put your clothes back on." Then he turns around. He asks her to massage his thing. But then the difference between this woman and the other 100 something is she's saying that he forcibly took her and put his thing inside her thing for like a second or two, and then she got the strength to push him off and rush him out the house.
Was she a linebacker? How the fuck?
So basically, she's saying that she got raped.
Yeah, but how did she get the strength to push off a 6'5"
This whole story stinks.
NFL quarterback? Like
This whole story stinks. Now, but but
everything else is weird though. First of all, going to you are a multi-million-dollar football player. You don't have to do these weird things.
you just don't.
really don't, dog.
That's
No,
his
but
thing.
don't.
That's his thing.
but
That's what I said about him in the very beginning. I'm like, bro, like you don't gotta, like you could have just, you feel me?
no, I said.
But
with the
that
massage
was his
he
thing.
got
That's
raped.
his thing.
Yeah.
Niggas are fucking weird.
No, but that's no.
That's his thing.
That's weird niggas all across the
about
fucking
being a
board.
predator. They're weird.
I can't.
But with this, like, granted, I don't know Deshaun Watson person or anything like that, but like, at what point how do we gauge whether somebody is like, all right, once all these other people come through and you see them getting the money or whatever, that they're like making their play too, or that something really happened to them? Like, how do we gauge that?
Yes,
we can't
bingo,
like-
bingo.
And I'm not trying to be.
I
you
know.
feel me?
I don't
'Cause
want to
if
be
it really
that guy
happened
either.
like that to the young lady,
No, but-
like,
hey,
I'm
lock
so
him
sorry
up.
that happened.
Fuck the
Yeah,
money.
Yeah,
Lock
yeah.
his ass up.
Why you suing? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but what you guys are saying is true, but the way that you can avoid all this is don't be weird. That's it. Like,
Don't do that. But what I'm saying is that.
avoid
But,
all this, man.
but once she found out this stuff, she could make up a story because she knows what he does.
Yeah, no, that's
Do you want to sue for money?
Yeah, she found out all these other women getting money. Like,
I don't like
Sue
this. I
for
don't like
money.
this line of questioning.
I wouldn't be in that position.
yeah.
But if I was a woman and I was in that position, I would want it. I would want a nigga in jail.
yeah,
I
why
want
not?
jail
Why not
and
pursue
money.
him to get?
I'd want
There
jail
you
and
go.
money.
I guess that's.
I
the
would
perfect-
want jail and money. I would
Why
want
not? Why
everything.
not pursue like what's they call it? Legal fucking.
Statute of limitations. You don't know the circumstance.
I don't know. Yeah.
That
could
that's,
be.
but that's
'Cause
why I
this is a
said,
couple years later.
and that's what I'm saying to all the young ladies. Like, do you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying that how do we tell? So every single, because we could say this, right, too, right?
Don't tell.
No, because the same way how we pull this up, what about the dude from Baylor? The big ass nigga that was the fucking buffest nigga in the college football, going straight to the NFL. Got accused of doing something with a young lady.
Yeah.
His whole career went down the drain. He never got drafted. Fucking is probably a fucking selling dope in the hood now. Okay? And the young lady came out years later and said, this
yeah.
is not what happened. So I'm saying, how can we tell? Huh?
The question.
What's the
It's not
question?
about false accusations. It's in this case, if it actually happened, do you have an issue with it being sued for money?
No.
No.
If it actually happened, but what I'm saying is, how can we tell what actually happened?
You can't tell anything. If I went in a room with you and you passed out and died, right? Would they actively know that I strangled you or not until they actually look into
They
it?
do the research. They study. They look at my throat. They do all that shit,
saying
bruh.
there's so many
Force 48.
that with-
Watch it all the time.
It's
I watch Force 48 all the time.
That's quite
They
a
do the research.
that's quite a show to star in.
yeah, it is quite a show to start.
yeah. You don't want to start. That's the one show I don't want to star in. I don't want to have no parts of that show. I don't want to be the detective. I don't want to be the nigga they looking for. I don't want to be none of it.
I think.
But
I
no,
think,
I'm with you.
I think the bottom line is
I get your point.
I'm with
It's
you
just- it's-
100%.
There's just no way to know. It's like with anything else.
So
it's
the-
not
but-
fair for you. If something happens to you, right, you cannot tell what time your trauma is going to take to unpack, right? You cannot sit here and ask somebody that. I know that's not what you're saying, but if someone is accused of that, there's just no way to know.
Let me pull it all the way in for you. Let me pull it all the way in for you. Right? Let me pull it all the way in for you.
that's what he did. That's how he got here.
No,
He tried to put it all in. for it.
See, no. Let me pull it all the way. No. It's real shit. Because I'm about to say some real shit, right? Look, my brother has been missing since my 16th birthday, right? And the police department, they didn't do. That's why the show is called First 48, is because within those first 48 hours, there's evidence
Right.
to where you can determine what happened. It's not my word against your word. You
Right.
feel me? And the police ain't do shit And that's why I've never seen my brother since, and I've never heard anything else, and we don't know what the fuck happened.
Right.
Because the police sat on their ass. It was a young black male, and it was like, well, maybe he was running for something. He did something, but I don't know what the hell. They didn't investigate. They didn't do shit.
Yeah.
So there was a time window where there is this evidence, there's this fresh stuff, and I'm not trying to be hard on the young lady. But, like, if this man did this shit within this time window, she could have went to the authorities and they would have been able to prove. They can go in there and they can, I don't know how they do it scientifically for young ladies, but they can prove this shit, right? They can prove this shit was forcibly taken, right?
They have a chance to do that, yeah.
They have a chance if it's within the time window.
Really rough sex.
And then to
So
wait
it's within
till
the time window.
all the other women. Like,
That's what I'm trying to say. So if
That's
like,
rough.
and I understand that there's so many things there's so many factors that go into it, right? About like the psychological and this and that or whatever. But if we're talking about how can we,
Suing someone, the shame of suing someone, dealing with that.
No.
You have there's
What
a
I'm saying is
reason
how do
to
we
come
how?
forward. No, there's no way. There's not a question. We don't know. There's no way.
But if
to
she would have came
determine that
forward
determination.
earlier, is what I'm
That's not
saying.
true, though.
There would
It's
be
no-
more
that's not
evidence.
true.
That is true. There would be more evidence.
You would
There would
have
be more evidence
you would
than
have a
that.
higher chance to get important evidence.
And you would have
if
a higher
you-
chance
if
to
you
win
respond
and to
immediately.
put him in jail.
As far as getting like a rape kit.
That sort
Yes,
of stuff.
that's
and,
what I'm trying
and
to
any
say.
other evidence. Any other evidence.
Everything, because he was there. His hairy ass was on that bed.
Is that the problem?
Well, I'm
What's
sorry.
that, baby?
Is the issue the time frame?
No.
There is a time. I mean,
What I'm saying is, okay,
evidence-
so let me wrap this all the way up, right? So everybody gets what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's, if we're talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, one person's word against the other person's word, if we do it in a timely fashion, then there is other evidentiary factors that we can put in there to say, like, all right, well, he's saying this, but we have this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have this evidence on him or whatever. So we're, like, at this point, if I'm him or whatever, like, even if he did do it, you feel me? And let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But even if he did do it, right, and he did some fucked up shit, it's like, damn near, you got away with it now.
Well,
Because
no,
there's no
no,
way to prove it.
there-
He's going to
yeah.
get his lawyer, and his lawyer's going to be way better than her lawyer. He's a fucking multi-million, got the highest quarterback contract in history at the point when he signed it.
Right.
So he has way more money than she does. So if I'm going to get my fucking high-powered lawyers to fucking shit on your life, and we're going to make you look like a whore in the courtroom, and I'm going to win this no, for real, for being real, and I'm going to win this lawsuit, you feel what I'm saying? If she really wanted to take him down, she had a chance to beat him.
You agree?
No, I don't agree. I'm telling you.
You're saying that if she had went through it, she had no way of winning because he has more money.
No.
The only reason she
The
came
way
forward
she
now-
had of winning was
it's
if she
because
had
of the-
evidence.
No, I see where she
No,
going.
you're
I see where she going. I
Yet
see where she
again,
going.
If you go by statistics,
Yeah, I see where she going.
In regards to a rape kit and stuff like that, there are so many cases that get dropped. There's a big chance she would have tried to report this, it would have been dropped. The reason she may have came for it later is because she has more people behind to sit here and say there's more people that got assaulted. It's common sense.
Yeah, I see where she going with it
I
now.
agree on that end. I think maybe possibly when it first happened, maybe she didn't even know who he was. A
Yeah.
lot of women don't
You're
know.
ashamed. You don't even know within the first day if you were assaulted.
When all this stuff started coming out and she's seen this person all maybe over articles or TV, she's like, oh shit, I went through something with
Yeah.
this person and I deserve to
Yeah,
be
that's fair.
That is possible. That's
But-
fair.
but-
That's fair. and
but-
possible.
I
Hold
agree
on.
with that. I agree
All right.
that's totally
Let-
possible.
let me
But
say
what I'm
this.
saying
Let
is
me-
that
let
how do we,
You
like,
don't.
if we're in the courtroom, right?
No, you shouldn't question it. You do not.
Let-
if you
let-
came here and told me a cop assaulted you, I would not sit here and be like, well.
Okay, wait.
Let-
Wait.
let-
Let Pink get it.
let-
Let Pink- hold on, let Pink get it.
let me say
Pink.
this.
Yeah.
Both things can and are true. There is a window of evidence that exists right after the crime that make it easier to prove. And if that window is compromised, it makes the task harder. But what you're saying as well is true. You're not one or the other.
Yeah, I wasn't disagreeing with
No,
you.
no, it's what I'm saying. But it's important to keep context on these things. By the fact that this was not reported contemporaneously, it creates a hurdle in proving this case. And that's something that has to be overcome. And that's just a reality.
And what I'm
of-
saying is that
of
once you
case.
get into that scenario, like,
No,
you know,
that's-
and it's different. I know it's totally different, but like, okay, there's a new detective that's on my brother's case now, right? But he's starting from the point of nothingness.
Yeah.
how do you do anything? So I'm saying is with this, you're kind of starting at the point of like this person's word against that person's word. And trust me, I'm with you. I'm with the young ladies. Like if this happened to her, like, bruh, fuck him. He's fucked up. He's a fucked up person if he did that.
Get paid for it because that was the initial.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying how can she prove it?
But that's.
I'm saying how can she prove it?
Why would she go ahead? Why is she suing for money if she wanted to get it back?
Because okay, so
No, but then you said the reason
can we
why-
agree this? Can we agree this?
Go ahead.
Regardless of his scenario, you don't think there's been scenarios where women have sued for things that the
People
person
sue for
didn't
money
do?
all the time for
No, that's not what I said. You don't think there's been scenarios where the
People
woman
sue
wasn't
for
telling
money
the
all
truth.
time. I'm agreeing with you. People sue for money all the time.
So how do we know she's telling the
You do
truth?
not. You could
That's
get
my
in a car
point.
accident, you
And
will
that's
know
my
you're asking
point.
for more money. There's just no way. There's no point.
Yeah, but that's.
You're making it seem as if she's being vindictive by asking for money.
No, what
That
I'm
is you
saying,
said.
what I'm
She
saying is that
could
we
be,
can't
though.
prove she is or isn't.
That's the case. You can't. That
I
doesn't
don't
make
think
any
how
sense.
could you
Why
be
is she not getting
vindictive if
paid?
you were raped?
But
But we don't know.
What I'm saying is that we don't know.
Nobody
if it
knows.
happened or if it didn't
Because
happen.
guess what? If 50, 60 women come out and sue him and say this, like
I can
she
jump
could
up
be
to
the,
it and say,
hey,
That
Me
point
too.
agreed upon. I feel
Yeah.
like, though,
This is a celebrity. You get what I'm saying? I could see if it was just like some regular ass nigga that didn't have no money or nothing to gain from.
With no money.
Yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying, but you also see it flips around the other side too. Is like I said, there's been scenarios where a woman has come out and said this
That's not
person did this.
everything.
it's
Anybody
some
does
type of
that.
evidence because there's attorneys picking it up.
No, that doesn't mean that. I don't want you to believe
No,
that.
no, it doesn't.
But this
I
is
think they can play.
What
some
I'm
at
saying-
the
this is
play.
what I'm saying.
this is the overall thing though. Let's exit all of this stuff.
Yeah.
The best way for this not to happen is to make smarter decisions when you first meet people. Don't invite them to your house.
Yeah.
If you have a lot to lose, don't get butt naked to a woman's house that you've never met before. It's just,
Yeah, no, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up on all sides.
There is a level of accountability that should be had for both sides.
I agree.
So me growing up, when I became an adult and I got my first place, most of my friends are older than me, a few years older than me. So one of my best friends, he was dating this girl. They had sex, and then when he got home, she texted him, "Hey, I didn't really want to have sex, so you better be very nice to me for the next couple months."
Just a couple
Right?
months.
So what that taught me at 19 is, if a woman says no, I stop. I don't do well. You act like you want it. You should no, because there's too many gray areas in rape culture, and there's too many gray areas in dating, where that are blurred on both sides. That women play the game, men play the game. Women are confused, men are confused. Make smart decisions. I have a lot less to lose than Deshaun Watson, but I don't be asking for massages for bitches I don't know. Give massages.
Nah, yeah, it's like
I don't, but I the get butt naked thing, it works. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. It works.
it's a naked man. There's a name for it.
It's a naked man. It was one of those shows with the original Doogie Howser guy. It was a sitcom that he was in as an adult, and they did a whole episode on the naked man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
Getting butt naked unsolicited is the wildest thing.
No,
Pulling
it
your
definitely
dick out
is.
unsolicited
It
is
definitely is.
It's wild.
Okay, if you the first date, the first time I met you, you're in my house. I'm like, I'm gonna go change. The first time we go
Yes.
to
No, hold on.
Now
Did
think
they go
about
on
my
the
brain.
date first,
Think
or they
about-
went to her house first?
Think about
and then,
my brain. You have invited me to your
Right,
house.
but
You don't even know my last name.
That's why you don't do that. That's why women shouldn't do that and men shouldn't do that.
Not only did you invite me to your house,
went and got naked.
you invited me to your bedroom.
Yeah.
You left me in your bedroom to go take a shower,
That's-
get naked,
Yeah, that's
change.
true.
all of that.
Can we agree that that's some elite level bad decision making?
Yeah.
It is
on
all of
both
that.
parts.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
bad.
true.
It's
Like,
all
think about
bad.
me. I'm thinking like it's about to go
Yeah, if she didn't
down.
want to, yeah, definitely don't do
But
that
no,
if you don't want to.
we've had show in the past where you talked about if you, as the guy, if you're invited to the woman's house,
Yeah.
like you're thinking next steps
Yeah,
are
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, no matter how early or
You
late
have
it
those
is.
conversations. You just don't assume that.
But that
No, you don't have that conversation. When they do that, you're like, hey,
It's
We-
go
Green light.
time.
it's
That's why he
That-
is. That's what Black is saying.
But that's
is
why you don't
correct.
do-
There
you
is a
don't do
gray
these-
area
It
there.
is. Oh, for sure.
you don't do
There's a
these
gray
things.
area
You don't
there.
For sure, it's definitely gray. I agree with that.
Don't come over at a certain time of hour where there's nothing to do but fuck.
Mike
Don't
Tyson rule.
invite me over if there's nothing to do but fuck. Do not invite me over and then go take a shower.
Yes.
because it sets a tone that we're having an intimate moment if we're not.
Yes.
I don't have showers. I don't take showers with around in the vicinity of people that I'm not intending to have an intimate moment with. I'm just being honest.
Nigga, you ain't never been in the locker room, nigga.
No. I know. Not even in the locker room.
A sports guy.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see you naked unless we're gonna do what Shannon Sharpe was doing.
Or not doing.
Or not doing. If we're not gonna pretend that I was hacked later.
Shannon, I love you, baby.
Don't invite me over at 12 o'clock at night. Don't invite me to your bedroom. Don't say, hey, do you want to see this bathing suit I just bought? Don't do any of that.
I agree to that 100% too.
And so when men and women pretend like you're not playing the game, somebody's going to lose.
But just because she does that doesn't give him the right
that's
to do
not
some
what I'm
weird
saying.
shit.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't leave anything to chance. Do not create any gray area. Hey, if I don't want to lead you to believe that we're going to have sex, I'm not going to get naked.
Yeah, I mean, take the rape dimension out of it. It's like if you're just talking about a guy and a girl getting together, if you're doing inviting him over,
it's just mixed
let's
signals.
go in my bedroom, you're continuing to send a series of signals that action is coming.
Right.
And it's like it's really odd to not follow through.
I don't think that. Okay, I don't. If you wanted to show off naked, that's completely fine because if she walked out the
No,
bathroom
it's not
naked,
completely.
That's what I'm saying. What if she pulled a naked woman?
Let her finish. Yeah.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if I said anybody walked out the bathroom naked, right? It wouldn't be that place of contention. The issue is what happened after.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. Cause once she comes out and I'm butt ass naked and she like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. Put your
I'm finna put my clothes
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
And then,
Yeah, because it's up to her to accept it or not.
Yes,
naked
yes.
man.
But
And we're not talking taking it.
Wait,
with a
hold
naked
on.
man.
No, we're not taking nothing.
We're
Hold
not.
on,
We're
for
just
the
naked man.
For the record, Bubba, have you ever been rejected on the naked man move?
No. It's undefeated.
100%
Undefeated.
I mean, it hasn't been 1,000 times. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's undefeated.
It's been
But-
1,000 times. It's been 900.
I was told this by a wiser man than me. And
That's
it's
not
been-
wise to just get butt naked.
It's-
Well, have you done it? No. Since you didn't get all the questions. Have you done it?
No,
you haven't done it. So you don't know if it works or not.
Hey,
because
I advise you to try.
Black, it could be a game changer.
getting
for you.
naked unsolicited.
With the
is
Cougars,
crazy.
the Cougars love the naked man.
No, but you know one thing that a cougar does. She's very open, honest,
you gonna
and
know.
straightforward.
You gonna know.
She
like,
gonna say, "Bring that dick here." You gonna feel violated.
Yeah, you gonna know for real. Yeah.
A cougar gonna.
Look how hard you're not in your
She in her cougar era.
What you no, this is that, but this okay. So now
she's moving her
now
neck so
that-
much
so
she's
now
gonna
that
hurt
we
you in a
talk- Now that
disc.
we talking about it,
She in
just
that
extending
cougar
on
era.
what Black was saying.
She
about,
bring that
like-
moist towel out when it's over.
No, extending what Black was saying about like the you feel me, the making great decisions and stuff like that, mature conversations. So yeah, let's look if you feel what I'm saying, be more upfront with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like men, yes. If you say, hey, I'm hopping this coming out with a towel on, most men are gonna think,
It's game time.
it's game time.
Yeah.
So
The coin has been tossed,
let them
we're
know.
ready to kick
Let them
off.
know if it's not game time. Let them know. Be clear with your signals.
Yeah, don't let him near the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, don't invite him over.
But that comes with age too, because now I don't play those games, man. If you coming over, what we doing? What we doing? Because I don't have Showtime. So
If you did, you'll
what
be
we doing?
watching Your Honor.
Exactly.
She's coming over to watch Your Honor.
I
That's what she
share my
doing.
Netflix password, so if they didn't pay the bill, then I don't have that either. So what are we doing? I got a couple bottles
good
of red
decisions.
wine, and I got Spotify.
Make good decisions.
Spotify.
Make got Spotify.
What's going on, man? You don't like my
the free
concoction,
version
man?
too with ads
Yeah,
and shit.
I don't know why you put fucking vodka in wine, bro.
I put
You-
tequila in there, but you don't. I mean, I like it. I thought it do taste good. You can't. Don't
Give
front
this
on
man a cup. Somebody give him a cup.
it. Don't
Give-
front on
give-
it. It tastes
Pour
good.
him up. Pour
Yeah,
him up.
it's straight.
I know.
It tastes like that. It tastes like XXL. That shit.
I ain't had that yet.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
talking about. They say it's the new ghetto wine.
Now, if a woman drinking that, you
Stay away.
ain't got to be confused about nothing that's going on. she gonna come out naked.
Y'all had that
She gonna put a
XXL wine
naked
yet?
woman.
Everybody been talking about. It. I ain't had it yet.
About it, but I didn't have it yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
I'm a get some. I'm gonna keep it in my stash for.
But just so
One
we
of those
clear,
special nights.
Deshaun Watson, he plays the Jags this weekend. Okay. And we giving out massage. We giving out free massage in Jacksonville, baby.
The last thing on that is, you know what's interesting, Black? I came up with this talking to Pete earlier. The team could be blackballing him.
Yeah, because
Like they
he's
could have set
playing
this
terrible.
up.
He's
Yeah.
playing terrible.
No.
So they need a way out of this contract.
No.
'Cause
There
the-
it is.
the Texans
That's how the Browns
kinda-
cannot pay him.
Yeah.
This right here is how the Browns cannot pay him.
Sure.
So this is a
100%.
big NFL corporation. Who's to say that they ain't worked this whole thing
You
out?
know what
and
I'm
say,
saying?
Hey, you feel me? Da 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 da
Yeah,
da.
but when
crazier
we-
things have happened.
Well,
Because
we were-
that contract, he has not done nothing for that
230
contract.
million guaranteed.
no,
It was the highest contract at the time of any quarterback in the history of the NFL.
when we were talking about it, though, when he was in Houston and this stuff first broke, like the attorney that was bringing the claims lived in the same neighborhood as the owner, there was this weird vibe
Yeah.
that he was maybe being set up by Houston because he didn't
get
want to
him out of
extend the
there.
contract.
Yeah, he wasn't playing well at the end of the
And it
Houston
wasn't no
thing.
weird vibe. It was obvious because, like you said, the attorney was not only neighbors but reportedly friends with the owner.
Wow.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, 57 massage therapists and aspiring massage therapists
Yeah.
say that you like to get your dick jacked when you want to leave the team. You didn't get massages the whole 5 years you
You
were
know what
there.
I'm saying?
That doesn't make any sense.
Now, it is funny, like, whatever you do, whatever your peculiarity is, and I'm not talking purely sexual. in
Those
this way.
leagues know it.
No, but bigger than the league. When people are done with you, that becomes your undoing.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
like,
That's like
as
Diddy.
long
It's
as
like
you're
Diddy,
in
yeah.
favor,
Then they're okay
everything's
with it.
cool.
Yeah,
People
that
will
is true.
overlook
Damn,
That's
it.
that's a
fucked
good
up.
point.
Yeah, that's
And
fucked
then
up.
when it could,
Because they knew what Diddy was doing for all these years.
Yeah.
Cosby.
That's like when you break up with a woman, and all of a sudden she's like, oh, "You ate my ass," and it's like, it was fine the 3 years we were together. Now you want to tell everybody. But that's just my own personal life. But whatever.
Yeah, that's some cougars.
Hey, really quick,
Whatever,
too, we
Shelly.
got a comment, Kobe saying that Shannon just went live, emergency pod, and said that it was him
Yeah.
doing it.
Well, duh.
But he doesn't.
Gee, thanks for acknowledging the obvious.
Confirm what?
He's staying fast on. He doesn't know how it happened. Like,
Sure.
They say you got like 400,000 people watching right now.
yeah,
So
wow.
whatever happened, it
Bro,
worked.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's strategic, baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
He-
look, I'm from
he
Hollywood. I
knows
know
how to get
Hollywood when I see it, baby. I know Hollywood when I see it. This
So
is
it was
Hollywood.
coerced. That leads back to the final. Or the lady could have still done
Hey,
it.
Bubba and Pink, one
It's
of
Hollywood.
y'all better go live and giving somebody some loving.
Sex tape.
Close friends, bro. I told you he on that close friends. His close friends is lit.
Bubba knows the route.
His close friends is lit. I'm about to hop in there. Shit, I'm
Next
just
time I go
playing.
to DR, I got you.
What's he going for in DR? 80
70.
40
70?
bucks.
Yeah,
70
75.
for the
Oh.
weekend?
Huh?
For the weekend?
Nah,
Or
for
just
the
every-
encounter.
For
70
the
and pop?
encounter. For the encounter.
Yeah, for the
For
encounter.
the encounter.
You can get 200
Yeah,
for the weekend.
You went too deep. You
No, I be reading these numbers, man. This is not all first hand, man.
Jit know the lingo.
Hey, Bubba meet a woman, he be like, I got
Jit
70
know the
flowers.
lingo. He know what to say
What
to
we
him.
doing?
No, he's like, just give
It's
him a
just-
wink.
you can read this on Google, man.
How much for an encounter?
For an encounter.
What?
He don't even ask for phone numbers no more. Like, how much is your encounter?
Figueroa.
Gentlemen looking for encounters in the
We
DR.
in church,
We
Bubba.
on fig. We on fig.
Now we got a couple more things to get to. I know you said
Let's
you
get
was
to it.
coming
Come
in
on.
for a piece, or you sticking it out.
Well,
It's
come
up to
on,
you.
man. Let's talk sports.
All right,
Let's
all
go,
right.
man.
Well, let's run through a couple here. We got Tyreek Hill, who
Golly.
yeah, right now what Tyreek is doing today, he came out and said he's calling for the cop to be fired. Okay, after be dragged. Now he did admit, he says I could have done things better, but the one cop who it was the cop who was aggressive and put him to the ground is the one he says needs to be fired. Now, Black knows, because we were on Facebook talking about it. I feel like the cops didn't do anything crazy. That's what I
wild.
feel.
That's crazy. to say.
I don't think they did anything crazy.
That's
I
so
think it ain't condition. I think Tyreek was out of line, man.
Yeah, he should.
Hell no, I'm Tyreek. No.
Yeah,
Remember
he
when
should-
Scotty Scheffler got arrested on the way to the, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, that was
I won the
crazy,
U.S. Open or something. It was a big tournament, right? But like, bruh, like if I'm the cop and I pull you over, you roll down the window, the Dolphins play at 1, and it's Tyreek fucking Hill. If anything, I'm gonna say sign this shit and go. That's it, bro. I'm sorry. Like I know people don't want favoritism in the world.
I don't
but
want
this is
favoritism.
No. We need. Are you a Dolphins fan?
I'm not.
That's why.
But listen, man. To me, it's not all about race and all this other shit.
It's Tyreek Hill.
This is
I'm on the way to the NFL game.
I don't
bro.
care where
it's
you're on the way
way more
to.
important than your fucking
Bro,
cops.
football
Get out the way.
players are one of the most dangerous men in the world. So many football players just lose it in their brain and kill people, strangle
'cause of
people.
this.
People come to the stadium. Javon Belcher, my favorite team, Kansas City Chiefs, came in and just shot everybody and then shot himself. These niggas get hit every week and then they get all these fucking brain injuries. You don't know what these niggas be on.
What they
and then
got to do with this? though?
because
Let
Yeah,
the man
because
go to
because
the job,
he
bro.
pulls hold on.
Not a damn
Yes,
thing.
it does.
that's-
He
No, it
pulls his window down. Then he pulls it up. The police knocks on it. Pull your window down. I ain't gotta pull my motherfucking window down. Stop touching on my window. And then he pulls his dark tinted window up. Right then and there, I wouldn't have been opposed to the police pulling out his pistol and doing whatever he got to do.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You cannot pull your window,
What
dark
in the
tinted
Holy
window up
shit.
when the police pulls you over. There's no telling
He's
what you got in
conditioned.
there. There's
Yes,
no
sir.
telling what you doing in
So,
there.
yes, sir.
That's
There's no telling
ridiculous.
what you got
That's
going
crazy.
on.
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's
Can't
beyond
believe that.
crazy.
There's
Hell
no telling
no,
what
I
you
ain't
got
finna
going
say
on,
That
yes,
is
sir.
beyond
Hold on, let
crazy.
me-
It's a dark tinted window. Ain't no telling what you doing in
Let
there.
me-
I asked you to pull your window down. You pull
I'm
your
on
window
my
up.
way
Let me-
to
and
the
And then he
first
shifted.
NFL game of the
You
season.
can see him in the video doing this and that.
Bro, it's Tyreek Hill.
I don't care who it is.
He finna pull out a gun and shoot the police
On his way to a
Maybe.
game.
on his way to an NFL game.
I didn't think Javon Belcher would come to the NFL stadium
That's totally
30
He
minutes
sucks.
before he got a game and shoot
He
everybody
sucks.
and then himself.
We talking about the greatest one
He
of the
was a
greatest
starting
receivers ever, bro.
linebacker. He was a starting
He
linebacker.
already shot the girl at the house. dude.
Okay, nobody knew that. Nobody knew that.
Bro,
He
this
made it all the way
Tyreek
to the
Hill, man.
stadium.
This-
That don't make
this
it
is
better.
Tyreek
He shot
Hill.
the girl. That don't make it
This
better.
is cheetah.
That's a.
And that's just one instant.
You
There's
saw.
been
You saw.
that's
You saw.
5 or 6 instances every single year.
You saw the whole video.
There's what?
saw-
Is
you
it
saw
Tyreek
the-
Hill?
Yeah, you saw the whole.
I
body
said
cam.
the police they did get excessive.
That's so. That
Okay,
so
so
that's
what
he
that's
said.
the
Get a
conversation.
second.
Everything else is null and void.
It's not null and void.
It is.
You
It
cannot
is.
pull
It
your
is.
dark tinted window up when the police ask
Yes,
you
you
to pull
can.
it down, and then you cannot.
Okay, let me.
No, you-
Bro,
if
I'm
that was
not
a
pulling
white,
off.
if that was a white cop,
Let me
I don't know.
Let me tell you a story.
I don't know.
Let me tell you a story. I'm from Winter Park, of course. You know, I'm from Winter Park. I grew up around people with old money, right? So when I was about 17, one of my friends, who his father is very well off, he bought him a new car, and he said, "Hey man, drive my new car." And so we driving around Maitland, Winter Park, and he like, "Man, go faster, go faster." So I'm speeding through Maitland. So we get pulled over, right?
Maitland, that you should already know.
The way we
Do
got
not
pulled
do
over, the
what?
cop had to go to the passenger side. I'm driving, but it's not my car. My friend, who's a bushy head white kid in the polo shirt, lets this cop have it. Why the fuck did you pull us over? This is my car. Everything's good. He going off. Roll the window up. I'm like, bro, I'm a black kid. I'm gonna get in trouble. You doing this? Nah, fuck that. It's not illegal to curse
Fuck
at a
that
cop.
shit,
This
man.
is what a white kid told me. And what I realized at that moment is, yeah, it's not illegal to curse at a cop. But to me, it is. So
But it shouldn't be.
So if you see Tyreek, not even if it's Tyreek Hill, he seen him in a very expensive car in a tank top and a gold chain, and he said, "Don't knock on my window like that." I've heard people say way worse than that.
Can I interject here? I know. I've
I
talked already.
I still have something to
It's
say.
I know you do.
Tyreek Hill.
Let me interject right here
It's
really quick.
Cheetah.
Let me
You
interject.
let Cheetah go.
Because
You don't even give Cheetah a ticket.
a lot of people are saying what you're saying, right? And that makes 1,000% sense. But here goes the thing. We've been black our whole lives.
Yeah, but that's
It
not.
is. It's not. It don't make it good or bad. It is what it is.
But look,
and everybody knows.
No,
every
hell no.
black
But we're-
I'm Tyreek
human
Hill.
being
I'm not
on the
black.
planet
I'm not
knows.
black. I'm
We're not-
Tyreek Hill.
No, but listen.
You know what it is,
Listen,
black.
no, but listen, no, Bubba.
So act
Bubba,
accordingly.
Bubba,
You
we're
know.
not talking about how it is. We're talking about how things should be.
It ain't never gonna be that.
But that doesn't make it right.
I know it don't, but it ain't never gonna be. We need to move out the country if that's what you want.
No,
It's never gonna
no,
be that.
no,
No
but-
matter what president is in office, no matter what cop push, it's never gonna be that. It is what it is. It's been that since
But that doesn't make it
our
okay.
great grandfather's
So-
been here. It's gonna be
but
here
what-
when our
but-
great
but what-
grandchildren
but
are here.
But what you saying, hey, he should have just shot him.
I didn't say he should have shot him.
You
I said I
should've
wouldn't have been
said-
surprised.
somebody
I
wrote it
said,
in there.
what I
No.
said?
At
If
one-
it was a white
No,
cop,
hold
you
on.
said
Hold
it.
on.
Tell me.
At one point,
Tell
you
me.
said if it was a white cop, you would have been okay with him doing what he
I
was
did
doing.
not say
yeah,
that.
you did.
I did not say that. I did not say I would have
Chat,
been okay with
chat,
him shooting
chat,
him.
did
I
he
want-
say
I want
that?
I did not say he would have
Chat.
been okay with
I
him
want you to
shooting
watch
him.
this
Chat,
later.
did he
Yes,
say
I
that?
did not say that.
You did not say
Chat,
the word.
let us
hold on,
know.
hold
I did
on,
not
hold on,
say
hold on.
okay.
You
I did not say that.
You did not say the word shooting, but you said
Do what he
okay,
had
do
to
gotta
do.
try to do. And we
And you
all
know
knew
what that
you meant.
means.
We
I
all knew what
I
you meant.
wouldn't have been surprised
Tyreek
if he
Hill,
did
man.
whatever he
That's
is.
what
What he
I'm saying.
did.
And even that's crazy. But
The
you
way
just
you
said-
said
Well,
it,
that's what it was intended
the
to
way
say.
you said it, everybody in this room knew.
Well,
what
that's what I was intended to say. If it was a white cop, I wouldn't have been surprised if he did.
No,
what he was
listen.
going to do.
Let's
That's
get
what
beyond
it
the
was
race
intended
shit.
for
I
them
don't
to
give a
say.
damn. Let's get beyond the race shit, bro. If this man was on the
Yes.
way,
Because of the tint, not because of the window.
I'm saying it because of the tinted window. The
No.
cop knocked on your window,
Bruh.
asked you to pull your window
I'm gonna wait
down,
till
and then you
NFL
pulled
game.
your black tinted window up. That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad you're not a cop. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm glad you're not a cop. And then, bruh, like I get it. Like, okay, let's treat people fair. All this other stuff, but bruh, this is Tyreek. This is This is the Miami Dolphins. This is the best player on the Miami Dolphins. You pull over the best player on the
Maybe.
Miami Dolphins.
It might
If
be.
you're a cop, no. If you're a cop, you know, and you're by the stadium. You're patrolling by the stadium. You know it's a game today.
Yeah.
You know it's a game today if you're patrolling by the stadium. He's the best player. You pull over the best player on his way to the stadium, to the game. You're going to give him a hard time?
Yes. Make an,
Well, you're an
make
asshole.
an example.
That's some
out of
bullshit.
Yeah, but
exactly. That's some bullshit.
I mean, but
That's some bullshit.
Outside of him being Tyreek Hill,
No, he is Tyreek
no,
Hill.
but listen though. Outside of him being Tyreek Hill, you knocking on the window, you saying don't knock on my window like that does not warrant him yanking you out the car physically. That doesn't.
Kobe
warrant
says,
you.
I said if the cop, I wouldn't have been surprised if the cop pulled out his pistol. That's what I said.
Yeah, but
That's what chat said.
Here's the
Okay.
bigger.
Chat,
here's
chat
the,
saved us. Chat saved you.
No,
The chat saved you.
Oh, here's the bigger point. Cops are the most easily offended people on the planet.
That is true.
They have such a fake, insecure sense of security and authority that's why these incidents happen. You pull a guy over for careless driving. Big fucking deal. The penalty for that is a ticket. You can write him the ticket, pass it through the window. If he doesn't accept the ticket, you can mail it to him and the ticket stands.
literally.
You had a ton of options at your disposal. But because you, as a fucking little dick cop, got offended that he was not going to roll down the window and play your little authoritarian game, you got offended, and that's why it escalated. That's it. It's on the cop 100%.
Drops Mike.
Not how life
Drops
works.
Mike.
We talking about the legal proper procedure.
Exactly.
But that's not it. That's
It is. I
you
don't,
guys are living in a different world.
No.
Y'all not living in the same world I've been living
Bro,
in my entire life.
I grew up in Winter Park. I get pulled over 10 times a year.
and
literally.
are you pulling that trick?
I give him my license, I give him my registration, and then I roll my window up.
Okay, he did not do that.
But you don't have to.
Yes,
Give me my-
you
give-
kind of do.
Tyreek
You kind of
Hill.
do.
No, he said
Outside of Dolphin Stadium
he gave his license,
before
his
the
registration,
game.
and he said, "Give me my ticket. I'm running late." That's all. Unless you're taking me to jail, there's nothing else to be said.
Yeah,
No,
he literally said that.
because don't take the Tyreek Hill part out of it, bro. If you're come home, baby. If you're a cop right here, you patrolling on Anderson, outside of the Amway Center, you pull over Paulo Banchero. You know it's a Magic game that night. You gonna give him a hard time? No, you gonna say, "Oh, hey,
but no,
how you doing, Mr.
but to
Banchero?"
the point you made with the tint and moving around and this and that, you have to have context in life.
Right.
And you know you've just pulled over Tyreek Hill. You know he's on his way to the stadium.
know it's a
for the
Dolphins game.
The likelihood that he's going to pull out a firearm
It's high.
It's
Hell
not
no.
high.
It's high.
Hell no.
Bubba.
You
gotta
don't
talk-
wait, are
Hell
you living in
no.
the same NFL world I'm living in? These
No.
niggas go crazy every single season. There's
nigga
not a
don't get
season
hit.
that
No
you've been
way.
alive, that I've been alive, that niggas haven't lost their mind, beat the shit out of their girl to death, kill somebody, shoot somebody, beat somebody, strangle somebody every single season.
Bubba.
These CTE is real.
Bubba.
Bruh,
Stop
that's
And it's
not
the only
Tyreek
sport
Hill,
where it's
man.
like that. It don't matter who it is.
Stop
if you
watching
play
the
in the
news.
NFL,
because
how else am I gonna know?
because
that this is happening?
because NFL players are not shooting cops in traffic every year, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not happening.
how many instances
This
of that
isn't.
have happened?
Yeah. How
This
many
isn't.
times that happened?
Yeah, how many
It's
times?
on the way
How about
to the game?
How
on the way?
niggas is running over niggas in the road.
Bubba.
In Minnesota, the
Bubba.
Minnesota
Bubba.
receiver ran over
It's
this
not
white lady
on the
and
way
her
to
dog.
the game.
And
It's
her
on the way
dog.
to the
I don't
game.
care. He was the best receiver one of the best receivers in the league.
Bubba, this is
you
not-
got this other guy.
This is not comparable to somebody saying, "Give me my ticket so I can go because I'm going to be late."
Y'all can say what y'all want to
To
say.
an NFL
These
game.
niggas is dangerous to me. I
Hell
know.
no,
I've
you
seen it.
tripping.
These niggas is
I'm
dangerous.
sorry you're afraid of black people, but
niggas is dangerous,
it
man.
just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
I don't.
dog.
I don't want my sisters dealing with them. I don't want my police officers
Well, I'll say
dealing
this.
with
Look,
them.
I don't. I'm
And they
taking race,
unpredictable.
bro. I'm not talking about
So
race.
are they-
Take race out of it, bro.
Yo, Bubba
If you
hates
pull-
black people and then is an advocate for BCUs.
Bro, if you pull Brian Cranston over, if you pull Brian Cranston over right outside of our studios, right outside of Paramount Studios, you feel me? On the way to the set
To film your honor. Which
to
is on
film your
Netflix right
honor,
now.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's. I'm sorry. Like,
What about if you
don't
pull
do
OJ
that.
over? That's his age range. What if you pull
If you
OJ
pull
over?
OJ over, then something's wrong.
OJ.
He's dead.
They didn't even pull OJ over. They didn't pull him over.
You couldn't get to him.
Nah, they could have. They sat right behind him. They didn't pull him over.
I sat right behind.
I knew we was gonna disagree. I understand, but it's all right, man.
All right, shout out to Tyreek,
If
man.
you a black
Holla
man,
at the kid,
if
man.
you a black man, I
Cheetah.
advise you not to do what Cheetah did.
No, but
that's what I advise you not
I advise
to do.
you not to do it.
That's what I advise you
Don't
not to do.
that.
You can listen to these people up here if y'all want to. I advise you not to get pulled over and pull up your dark tinted window when they're asking you to pull your window down. I advise you not to do it. And if you do
I
do
also
it,
advise the police officers, if you're a cop in Miami, outside of the Dolphin Stadium, and the best player pulls up, just let him go or either give him the ticket and let him be.
Just mail him a ticket.
This is the man. You
mail
about to
the
ruin the
ticket.
Dolphins' whole season, man.
That first of all, this is the last point, and then we can move on
Yeah,
if
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
want. But a cop's first job is de-escalation.
Mm-hmm.
You
never
don't
do
you don't
that.
you don't raise the tension.
and I did say they was out of line and they got
So so after that, there's no other
Drop the mic.
discussion.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, he should have did this. No.
yeah, Tyreek could have been better. He could have
Yeah,
done
but-
also.
but-
Which he said today.
both
but
both
the issue,
parties could have been better.
But the what the
Fire
behavior-
that cop, man. Fire that cop. He has no place.
That's police
in Miami.
officers that have actually killed people
Do you
that have not
do you
got fired
understand
yet.
how important teams
Well,
are
that's
to a city, bro? The Dolphins are important to this city, bro. The Dolphins are the only team that ever go undefeated. The Dolphins at Dan
I
Marino.
prefer Tampa
the
Bay
Dolphins,
Bucks.
This is the best chance to win a Super Bowl ever.
The behavior of the cop was utterly predictable, and that's why they're resented for what they are.
Right.
Because they conduct themselves in this way.
Right.
They're assholes.
Amen.
And you got
He was
you
an
got
asshole.
you got to add context. This guy, if he's late, he get fined. That fine is going to be a lot more.
Well, stop
than a round
speeding.
ticket. It's going to be a lot more.
And let's chill with the lateness.
What do you
That's
mean stop
extra, 'cause
speeding?
They wasn't
The man's
late.
on the
They
way
wasn't
to the
running
game.
late.
They
And
weren't-
Deion said
they-
he had plenty of time. He was on plenty of platforms. He said he had
No, they
plenty of
don't.
time.
The
Yes,
players have to be there way ahead of
he
time.
said he had plenty of time to get there.
I know you feel like he should have been shot because why would you just not say yes sir? What else do you
sir.
need?
That's what you need to do,
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Massa.
especially if you're running late.
He should have showed his freedom papers and just shut up.
That's what you need to do. Yes, sir, Massa.
What's Jamie Foxx? Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to. In that movie, that's what he needed to do.
He should have. I've been mighty tired, boss.
Yeah, y'all act like we in Africa. We not in Ghana. We are in America. This is how we get treated.
I tell cops all the time, just give me my ticket so I can be on my way. I ripped up
With
the
your
ticket.
window down.
I'm trans white. That's how I behave.
I ain't gonna lie. I done
Cops
got a
pull me
ticket
over.
for ripping up a ticket and throwing it out the window. He pulled me right back over again.
Mm-hmm.
I ripped that ticket, threw it out the window, pulled me right back over again
But okay, why does that happen? Like that's so
because
unnecessary.
they're assholes.
When you write the ticket stands. If if you don't pay it timely or make a decision,
They gave me a
timely,
ticket for littering.
But what I'm saying is that's just a level of petty bullshit that controls law enforcement, and that's
They're
why
not
they
paid
suck.
enough, and
Don't make excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I'm not making no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no
because,
excuse.
No, there's no excuse, and I'm sick of excuses because this is the job you chose. You knew what the pay scale was when you went there,
That's true.
so don't complain about it now.
Yeah.
But according to Bubba, he should have been shot, and I get it.
Let Tyreek go, man. I don't care. I wouldn't care if it was what player it was. If he was white or black or Hispanic, it wouldn't matter, bro. It's outside the stadium. It's almost game time. That's more important than anything.
But imagine how mad they were when they realized that they don't have much power at all because they boss got on the horn and said,
That they about to get
you better let
fired.
them black people go,
Nigga, you
man.
fired now.
Yeah.
They
you
were
fired.
He was
at-
on administrative leave or something.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it happened.
They were out of
fired.
handcuffs
You're
and in that
fired.
stadium before they started serving popcorn.
I was gonna say before kickoff.
Yeah,
bef-
it was over.
before I arrived at the game.
That's all I'm trying to say. If they did that to Apollo, bro, you're fired. All right, it's on the Amway, bro, you're fired. Banchero, you're fired. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I never understood like when I was in Tallahassee and like FSU dynasty was in effect. Like, how did a player ever get arrested?
Yeah.
Like that just should never
Like the
happen.
Jameis Winston shit,
It's
bro.
ridiculous,
That
man.
shit was
It's
whack as hell. Bro, she was hooking the man up.
Yeah.
She was giving him free shit. If anything, arrest the Publix worker. You arrest Jameis Winston. And then you arrested Peter Warwick, too.
Yeah.
When they were hooking him up.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Bro, I done had that situation. I done had homies that worked at the store and shit like that. When was in high school, bro? One of the homies worked at Ross. And when I'm telling you, it put up like a bag full of shit for 3 bags for $2.
For $2, yeah.
He'll look right up for $2, bro.
Yeah, for
You really
real.
come arrest me for this?
It's just a way of life.
I
Man.
want
Arrest him, even though I don't want you to. But
Don't arrest
don't arrest anybody. But if anything, like,
Don't
that's
arrest me.
bullshit.
I got 2 more things. I want to get to something funny really quick. The last 2. All right.
I thought your opinions on the last issue were fun.
Yeah.
So did the group
I'm an
chat.
hilarious guy. All right, so we're gonna listen to this. We're going from one racial related thing to another. All right, now these are some white guys on the podcast, 2 different ones. It's about a minute long from the play, and we're gonna react to it. 1 second here.
You know what else I learned? Black people, Mexican people, just people of color in general, didn't masturbate in rooms with their friends when they were growing up.
What?
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Gay?
Yeah, exactly. You're just jacking off alone?
Yeah.
How
dude,
do you learn?
You grow up
Yeah.
playing sports. They tend to not play with the ass slaps. That tends to be a white
Right.
man thing. Grabbing the nuts, finger up the ass. They do that when it's time to do it.
So do you think when Dominicans finally make it to like the major leagues, they just have to get used to it? Like, why is this old Italian guy smacking my ass? It was a single. Relax.
Yeah, we called it.
Now that's part 1. We got another one coming up. See, Shannon Sharpe got people doing that for him. All right, now, what y'all think about that, man?
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the second one.
I'm gonna play. It's 2 different, like completely different.
Oh, yeah. No, there's like a long.
Well, you can tell us more about that. than anyone.
No, there's a long history of like white gay shenanigans, man. I don't understand.
Where's it come from, man?
I don't know. I missed that meeting. I remember like so when I was in college, I went to FSU. One of my good high school friends went to George Washington in D.C. and he became like a frat guy. And so one year I was going back for the summer and I stopped for like a weekend there, and in the frat house. It was like the gayest place I'd ever been in my life. Like every joke was just something to do with gay stuff. It was so fucking weird. You'd sit on a chair. Oh yeah, I just jerked off there. Like what is wrong with you fuckers? Like it's disturbing, man. I don't understand that whole lane of like weird gay white guy stuff.
Yeah, see, that's why Pink hanging with us. See, like hanging with us. He
There's a
wasn't
reason-
down.
there's a
He wasn't
reason for
down
it.
with that shit, man.
just
I don't
wasn't.
know. I don't get it either.
I never
definitely
found
exists.
it funny, like, but it's a thing. Like, it's a legitimate thing that white people do. I don't
And
know.
they're. I mean, like I said, you can tell us more, but I mean, they're not really gay, like most of the time, right? Or
Potentially, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know,
that's interesting.
I left early. Like, I should.
I mean, no, I ain't gonna lie though. In sports, we do the butt smacks. We do the pat on the pop. You know what I mean? We do that.
Yeah.
But the finger up the.
That was just like weird.
That was wow. What team was he playing for?
Well, if you think that was wild, wait till you hear this one. I'm gonna play this next one. This is extremely wild. All right, here we go.
Ookie Cookie. It was just a lighthearted drinking game we used to play in college. Harmless, really. Some people called it Wet Biscuit, but our group preferred to call it Ookie Cookie. Anyways, you just get the bros together. You stand in a group in a circle around a bar stool, and you put a cookie on top, like sugar cookie, M&M cookie. Doesn't really matter, just as long as there's adequate surface area. When the leader screams go, everyone pulls it. This is the funny part. Everyone pulls out their unit and starts feverishly self-stimulating with the goal to not be the last one that finishes on the cookie, because the last person to finish is then obligated to eat the cookie in its entirety. You know, having said that out loud, all these years later, it almost sounds a little gay. But no, it was just mostly just.
No. I want to know if he ever was the last one.
I'm quite sure he was.
I would like to know that part.
I mean, this is like,
Was it the last
this
one?
Is this is like Faggot or Lord of the Games.
Who was that? Bert Kreischer?
It's some podcaster.
Oh, okay.
It could be. I don't know him, but
He knows the podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a wild. That's.
but that's where all that goes. Like, what's the deal with any of that?
Yeah.
Like, how is that amusing or whatever?
You ain't do that in
That
college,
shit's
man?
weird. I don't know.
No. I was in the Caribbean Students Association, my friend.
I told you that's why he's here with us.
I don't
think?
identify as white after that story.
He wasn't down with that shit.
Did you pledge at all?
No, hell no.
Like
no.
that?
No, in all seriousness, like, if you had asked me, like, in the middle of high school, would you go to college and be in a frat? I probably would have answered yes. But I distinctly remember when I went down to Florida State, they had the rush week the first week, and I'm going around to these houses, and, like, 90% of these guys are douchebags. And it's like, why would I pledge a fraternity to be surrounded by douchebags and have them tell me to do stuff? And I don't even know if it's going to be the gay stuff like this. I didn't want to be around these people.
Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of shit to get in.
The white frats are way worse on that than the black frats, but the black frats still have you do some.
No,
crazy
black frats
stuff.
be beating your ass.
Yeah, they be beating. Yeah.
And if I'm gonna do that shit, I'm gonna join the Bloods of the Crips, nigga. I ain't joining with y'all niggas for this shit. Y'all ain't finna die for me.
Nah, I'm not down with any of the fraternity stuff. I think it's either way, either if it's gay or just abusive, I'm just not there.
It's crazy.
I don't like fundamentally. I don't have any respect for you.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do to me to let me part of your crew.
Yeah.
Like if
I don't
you,
like that
if
shit.
you can't see my value, fuck it.
It's crazy because I went to for undergrad. I went to HBCU.
Where you went?
Bethune.
Oh, hell nah.
And
You
then
heard me talking that rally shit. That's why he was quiet over there. Strike again.
We got
Damn you.
We got a decent football team this year, so we'll see.
No, y'all don't.
I know.
Man, y'all finna catch another L at the Classic, man. Yeah, that's why he was quiet.
FAMU still
One
number
of
one.
them Wildcats over there quiet, man. Or Alley Cats.
But I went to
BCC. Don't say BC. I'm sorry.
Chill. Yeah. But then I went to a PWI all white for my graduate. You know what I'm saying? And they are two Rollins.
He went to the whitest white.
Okay.
Yeah,
I fuck with Rollins though. I fuck with Rollins.
Yeah, but they do some crazy stuff and they frats. And like you said, at Bethune, they frats. It's like, you getting your ass whooped. That's what I was going to pledge Sigma. They tell you you're not supposed to say what line you drop. But I dropped Sigma because they were saying how, the next night, the paddle coming out. I'm like, what's that? What are you talking about? And you had to remember, if you don't remember.
That's what those paddles are for.
If you don't remember your thing, you get hit with the paddle hard as hell. And I have bad short-term memory, so I couldn't remember that. It's all, the Sigma thing. And I couldn't remember that shit, man. So I was like, I'm finna drop this. I'm not doing this. I got to pay you whatever, $2,000.
Yeah, that's mad.
And you going to whoop my ass 'cause I can't remember this shit. I'm going to be done fault everybody in there. And at Rollins, I remember the one crazy thing was you had to get like stupid drunk. And then go out to the lake, swim to this fucking thing. I couldn't swim.
How many guys
And
died doing that?
and then come back.
Damn.
And then come back like, I'm definitely good on that. But they still let me come to all the parties and shit. But
You were the whole university's black friend.
Well, quick story on that. Actually, I got two ones for you. Two quick stories about the hazing or whatever. All right. Well, first I'll give you, usually they never, tell you the stuff. They're going to tell you that they make you do some embarrassing shit so you don't want to share with people, right? So, like, but
cookie store.
at HBCU, bro, there's hazing for every club, every group, the band was hazing probably worse
The band,
than any fraternity.
I
You
hear
know what I'm
about
saying?
They
Like,
killed
the
the guy
band
down
was
here
lit.
Classic Weekend.
Yeah, because that shit was lit, right? So, well, I'll get
That's
into that
not
one
lit.
first, right? So, I ain't saying in that type of way. Like, lit means it can be, anyways. But my cousin talking about BCC, and it was BCC at the time, so no disrespect. But my cousin was in the band. He went out there, and he wasn't with that shit, man. Shout out to my cousin Terrell, man. He wasn't with that shit, man. And they tried to beat the man up, and he went back and got to the guys and, like, you know what I mean, and handled them up and had to get on up out of there. The law was looking for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's one story. Then the other one of the homies, I'm not gonna say the homie, I don't know, but it was a fashion, like a modeling troupe. On campus, it was at FAM, a modeling troupe.
Yeah.
And they was hazing like a motherfucker. And he said one time they left him in the middle of the woods and had to find their way back.
Yeah, and I ain't in for that.
And I know he didn't tell me the other shit they had to do. So that hazing shit, like I said, I'd rather join the gang.
Yeah, I don't like to be where the animals dwell.
I'd rather join the gang.
Where the animals
These niggas gonna shoot and kill and die for me, baby.
I'm an animal.
They're not gonna do that. But you do get a good job after you graduate, you know?
Yeah, the
You
network.
get a good
Yeah,
job.
but they ain't you know cum cookie for no job.
No, that's some other shit.
Yeah, come
Niggas ain't do that shit. Niggas just beat your ass.
Even as a 17, 18-year-old impressionable kid.
No, I'm not jacking off in close
hell
proximity
no.
with anybody. None of that.
But no, in all seriousness, like that's maybe where you actually find that you have character.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to give in to the peer pressure and have it come.
That is true.
You know why a lot of those boys do that? Because the frats get the girls. They get the hoes.
If they knew they was eating cum cookies, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it. You the one coming on it. You know it's a
No,
cum
but the
cookie.
girls don't know.
Oh,
they
the
eat
girls.
cum
You talking about the
cookies.
girls? Yeah.
The girls
tell
don't
you.
And they be
They make you
groupies,
do
dog.
such
They
embarrassing
be like,
shit. You
I
never
only
want to mention
smash
it.
Kappas.
You never want to mention it. They make you do embarrassing shit.
I
You
can
never
do a
mention
step
it.
or two, but I ain't eating no cum cookie.
But the
I'm
fraternities
telling.
do throw littest parties. I ain't gonna lie, they throw the littest parties.
Yeah,
They be
yeah,
having
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
hunch punch and shit or whatever the
yeah.
juice be and shit.
Yeah.
No, but I used to throw, like when I was I went to FAM doing too. But me and my cousin, shout out my cousin, Boss Man, you know what I'm saying, Eric, from Duval. But we used to throw the littest parties. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fraternities, they throw some nice parties.
No?
Nah.
Or you used to
Like I
parties
said,
separately?
nah.
Fam, you was a
If
freak
I
fest, man.
nah, yeah. But like fam. Like, yeah, they was heavy on that hazing shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, they was heavy on that hazing shit.
That's all of them, man. Okay, the last one I got for you. Now, you are a historian. You are NBA, NFL. You know these people. You know, so
Who?
you're gonna know this
Pink?
guy right here.
We lit.
No, you.
Oh, me? Okay, come on.
Yeah. Now,
of
this is
course.
a former point guard.
I
Oh, yeah,
thought
I
for a
know.
minute he was talking about me, but
This is a former point
Both
guard.
of us. He's talking about both of us.
fair enough.
Do you know who White Chocolate is?
Of course. But, no. So, y'all, this is why you glad, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
You feel me? I hope y'all glad I'm here, too. You know what I'm saying? White chocolate.
It's
Y'all
been a
remember
solid
Just
show.
for Feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember Just for
Oh,
Feet?
the shoe store.
Yeah, we used to hoop with White Chocolate at Just for Feet, bro.
Okay.
Because you know they had a little half court. He used to
Wait,
be up
that-
there.
on
White
Colonial?
chocolate, nah, and Altamont.
Altamont.
Yeah, the
Shout out to
Altamont. That's the one I
bro,
know
and
about.
Altamont. White
But they had
chocolate
one
used
on
to
East
be in
Columbia,
that
too.
bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Balling in that bitch.
Okay.
It done crossed my nigga over Wendell. Did you dirty? Yeah, you
Well,
done crossed him up, did everything. To
In
him.
this
So, yeah, I
in
love
this
White
clip,
Chocolate.
you know, because Pink is a coach. Pink is coaching Jay Will. I want you to watch
yeah?
this video
Let's see
here.
that,
We're
man.
gonna react to it.
You
Here.
coach Jay? Oh, White Chocolate. I'm
Here
a
we go
dog.
right here now. Taking him out the game.
20 or 13, or 12.
My bad, man. So, I'll get you back.
I'll play with anybody. Can shoot that thing. Put him in a corner and get down.
All right, man. All right. So, all right. I'll get you in about 3 minutes. Okay.
White Chocolate. That's recent. When was that?
Yeah, that's several years back. Yeah.
Oh man.
He took White Chocolate out the game, and you supposed to take White Chocolate out the game?
Hey man, sometimes you trying to do too much, man. Shout out to White Chocolate, but all that dribbling and shit, man. Pass it to shoot it, baby.
The backstory to that is that we had Iron on that team,
Okay.
and
That would have been when Iron was Iron.
Yeah, but Juan told me before the game, he's like, hey, don't play J-Bo and Iron together. And so I was like, I had to kind of rotate. That's why I took him out at that time. And then later, there was another part where I was like, I'm like, hey, are you cool playing with Iron? And he's like, yeah, man, I'll play with that, whatever. Yeah, and then like we were fine, but yeah. But that was why I took him out at that time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Normally he just played as long as he wanted.
Yeah.
Put yourself back in when you're ready.
White Chocolate was a baller, bro.
Yeah.
But like the thing, okay, so
Slept on.
He played with Pedro's Posse, which is our group for a long time, a while, One of the things I don't like, he's one of the funnier people I've ever been around.
Oh yeah.
He's legitimately funny and really smart. And he remembers everything that people say, and if you ever say something stupid, he's gonna bring it back to you, like no doubt about it. But like he's an absolutely hysterical guy. But
Yeah, shout out to White Chocolate, man. I still challenge you to a one-on-one right now, man. I still challenge you, man.
Well, hey, Mouce, man. Mouce, Black, we appreciate y'all for coming through. Our studio guests, too. You guys provided some good conversation. I appreciate y'all. All right, now you guys make sure you stream Your Honor and all of that on Netflix.
Right after this. Don't waste no time, baby. Right after this, hit that Netflix.
And
or Showtime.
Everybody else watching, appreciate y'all too, man. We'll be back
or
next
the Paramount app too.
Paramount
Plus or
yeah, Paramount Plus,
okay.
Showtime,
all that.
Netflix.
So it's everywhere now.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Okay.
Well, Paramount is still like the mother studio.
Black is asking, do your checks stay the same, or with more streaming sites you get more money?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I'm not telling. That's not the reason I'm telling you to watch.
I
But
know what my tab is.
I'm not saying that's the reason I'm telling you to watch.
We'll catch you guys next week, man.
No.